Welcome back to Tomb of Fate. This is session 76. Last session was the first session back from the Divine Fate set piece. So the King's Legion has been defeated, and the Fated ones are now acclimating themselves to the goal at hand, which is to deliver themselves to the north as best they can, and to pass through the high walls of Sunsend to their fate beyond. Um, Mainwin has taken on angelic properties. She was then escorted after utilizing a lot of that divine energy to the Grand Chapel, or Grand Cathedral, in the city of Stormloft, the center of the lands of Sunsend. And she requested to be placed inside of a crypt in the basement of the Grand Cathedral. When she did so, the Grand Cathedral's light and the fog around it kind of emanated throughout space, and it now seems to be the only beacon of radiance in the entirety of the very foggy and very dark city of Stormloft. It is now in a new established location for campsites. We understand the rules for free roam. Those are the rules for free roam outside of the city of Stormloft. Unfortunately, due to the way that the city is very compact, very pressurized, and very much vitriolic, there is no random chance for random encounters. There's just a roll for the gradients of how bad the encounter is going to be, and every single location forces you to stop, no matter what it is. If it's an empty space to you, then that means it's probably much scarier than the known properties. And even if the known properties are present to you, you should have a bunch of clickables there on the city, or at least highlightables to see the names of them. Understand that if it doesn't have something and it is a yellow space, it's probably really bad. And it'll be something you learn about from adjacent locations. So with that being said, the other note and point of order rules-wise is normally you can move from hex to hex without issue. That's totally fine outside of the city. Inside of the city, you'll see that there are red lines, mostly covering the western side and some of the larger locations. You cannot pass through a red line. You cannot move from one hex to another hex if it's on the other side of a red line. Simple rule set. So if you're maneuvering around, I can kind of explain to you why topographically and structurally that's the case at certain locations. But just understand that there are kind of shifts in elevation and also kind of barriers and barricades that would bar you from such travel. With all of that out of the way, we have elected to go to the city, but before we get into the city, I don't know if everybody here has played with everybody here, but I think everybody here has played with at least one other person. I think, Joe, you played with Peter's old character before he died. And then I think everybody's played with Joe besides. Okay, so we'll start with Joe since I mentioned Joe a bunch of times just now. Joe, tell us about you, Levi. Levi, I mean.
Levi is a very simple guy. He, at first glance, he appears to be just some lowly peasant. He's often covered in dirt and grime, and can be seen around town wearing just simple tattered robes. His skin tone and facial features make it seem like he's from far away and exotic land. Though it's hard to tell exactly where from underneath all the filth. He hasn't spoken a single word to anyone since he's arrived. Most people assume that he's probably unfamiliar with the language since he's got that foreign look to him. Yeah, he appears to have no money, no worldly possessions, scrawny, lean, outwardly appears to be mostly useless.
Until he gears up for travel. Then he's
Yeah.
Batman. Okay. All three goes homelessman. Okay, and then your one downtime point went towards unspent. Then it'll go to oh my god, my brain is so heavy. Bylian, the other monk of the two.
Well, he's a little bit different than pictured now, since his outfit got thoroughly digested in his last encounter. So he's picked himself up a new. He's got the kind of the straw hat going on, but he's still He has a sort of a kind of a half kabuki mask covering up his face. So you can't quite tell where he's from, but most of his attire these days is something along the lines of a Shinto priest, of the mixtures of red and white. And he's still carrying a bit of a newer looking staff, but it still rings when he walks. So.
And his wraps are immaculate.
Yeah.
Perfect. And you spent your 1 point on Dadgar, and that
Yeah.
is for those who are watching at home. Rockthar was the name of the uh, orc that was the captain of the Watch before he died, sacrificing himself to kill the High Priestess, which allowed the Grand Cathedral to even be overtaken in such an easy fashion. And yeah, Dadgar is the new captain of the Watch. The dwarf they found at the mines back in like session single digits. All right, next up we'll do Grable. We'll go ahead and give me a description of Grable.
Yeah, Regal's this short, weird looking trailer here. Antlers going around the back. Kind of chaotic. Stays near the giant toad he has, Dewdrop. Uh, he's a frontliner. Not a very good one, to be honest. Just kind of there.
Dewdrop does a lot of the work.
Yeah. The main star is definitely the
He
Dewdrop.
survived the fights.
For those who are curious, Dewdrop is massive. Very big. Anything else?
Nah, that's really about it.
Cool. And then I believe you've only been in one session before with Malachor. So if you want to give us a good description, I think a lot of people would be interested in knowing a bit more about him since he's newer.
Malachor is a massive 7 foot tall lupin. He's a werewolf person. He carries a giant maul that he ripped out of the ground when he awoke. It has inscriptions on it. If you can read Dwarvish, you can read them, but otherwise, you don't know what it says. He's very rough around the edges. He's not the smartest, but he's very attuned to nature. So if you see him just like holding his hand on a tree, he's hearing something.
And Malachor, what did you want to do with your 1 point?
We'll do with Dadgar,
Cool.
not Dadgar, Bunder.
Bunder, gotcha. And that's towards the exercise, right?
Yeah, exercise.
Cool.
Another thing about Malachor is he does not like to wear clothes. He came to the fort, he was wearing almost nothing, but Rockthar insisted he had to wear armor and a set of clothing, so he's covered.
Rockthor's dead now, so I mean, if you wanted to just like start giving us the gun show,
he's wearing it at this point now, though. You'd have to redraw the art at that point.
It's almost like you're honoring his death. You're like, oh, he died. I probably should keep the clothes on. So, real quick, the blue marker here is the Grand Cathedral. It is a new subsect of the Manor Fort. It is where Mainwyn is now staying. She's no longer at the Manor Fort. It appears to be safe. It doesn't seem like anybody has attacked this place. And you have a direct transportation method from here to there, from there to here in the form of the boat. If you wish to return from the cathedral to the Manor Fort, we'll discuss that moving forward. But there is now a distinct dichotomy between where you start and kind of where you want to end up. With that being said, you can move one hex just as you could before, and you can start on any one of the 3 hexes that you want to. In the immediate kind of location, the Grand Cathedral sits on the river. The river itself is a very long and open space. There's a large promenade bridge that appears to cross over from here to the opposite side there of the riverway. The river Lorade, and this is the one that connects with the Lake Lorade in the south. There's a high hill on your southwestern side. There appears to be a very massive step that lines up and kind of goes up the pass that way. The pilgrim steps also, from a distance, you can tell, even in the fog, that there are very strange apparitions that are floating inside of the fog, almost like ghosts that are lingering around the structures of the steps themselves. It's looking similar to this. Then, high up atop the hill, you can't be certain what is there, but you can, from the cathedral, kind of get an eye of it. There is a graveyard up on the hill, the Imperial Graveyard, and it appears to be a massive grave site. Lots of dead. And then to the south of that is a massive bank, which appears to, according to what you've been able to suss out, a branch of the Cardiffian Bank. And my cat knocked my fucking camera. You are a bad cat. You do not deserve treats, not even one time. Bad boy. Bad. Okay, so Cardiffian Bank, the Wizard's Bank. If you wish to cross over to the other side of the river, it's a low town. It looks like a kind of slums. It is known as Irontown. And Irontown is basically where the people who were kind of forced to do ironworking and kind of break their bodies for the construction of the higher city were kind of forced to live and suffer mainly because it's not very good. Poor people.
I feel that.
Yeah. I don't know why while I was saying it, I didn't realize when I was writing it, like, oh my God. I know the guys who live here. I love them. The location also has a number of different sites of interest, different businesses, locations, and there does appear to be a lot of construction that was going up on the hillside to the east of Irontown, which could be a point of interest. But yeah, you get one space, and then we have to deal with that situation. To the northeast or northwest, you have an amphitheater, which is just up the way from where you're at, and then the western wall and the means of kind of breaching through the western wall are there, kind of on the top north there. Any places that you guys in particular, again, keeping in mind you're going to move one and stop, and you're going to have to engage with that. So just kind of looking at the adjacent locations that are not blocked by red. Is there any space that you kind of want to go?
Anyone?
Not everyone all at once now.
All right, I'm gonna go this way then.
I'm about to say I would like to try to make the way towards the demonic library, so that way, yeah, candlelit.
Okay, so we're going to the Candleworks. Okay, so it is a very interesting location as you're making your way into the town, kind of on the north side of the cathedral. You're able to kind of maneuver through the space, and you would see that kind of present therein, there appears to be a very strange kind of greenish blue glow. And it's a glow that we're very familiar with if we've seen incorporeal undead. It seems to be very much the glow of necromantic energies, a light in the world proper. It does appear to be the case that this building is kind of set in the passageway that you'll be kind of making your way through, kind of bandying through these narrow streets and maneuvering to where ultimately you're intent on going. I'm going to place you on a map. Bear with. And I'm going to move you to that map. So yeah, this building here directly in front of you, this appears to be that location. Just to the north of you, it does look like there are individuals kind of standing about near this, what appears to be like a shop or something to that effect. And then to the east, there's a gate that appears to kind of go back and around, and it probably bars your passage north. So it kind of has to be engaged with. And it does look like there are some very strange elements on this pass to the side. You can kind of see these very faint hands present in the mapping, and very much looks like passage through these areas would be difficult. Also, very creepy and very strange atmosphere, and kind of a bit of a moaning sound that just kind of lingers about the area. As far as entrances that you can see, there's the gate to the right. There appears to be kind of like a entryway kind of space here, and then there's a door that you can see just there.
Ron Malcor's neck is up at this point. Hands in the mist. Door right there.
Mm-hmm.
Anywhere y'all want to go? Am I leading?
Oh, I'm just following along at this point.
Just going down the street.
I do have a question, John.
Yeah.
That dark mark I have, would it have been removed because of my ring?
Did you burn the ring?
Nope, I forgot I had it.
Yeah, you can burn the ring beforehand since we haven't started anything. I'm okay with that.
Nope.
And does anybody else have a dark mark?
Not that I'm aware of.
Good. Yeah, nobody's got one. So yeah, the door, and then let me kind of give you a bit of a look here at the individuals that you're kind of looking at down the way. When you see them, they appear to be human individuals who are kind of talking, but every time, like, it almost looks like they kind of glance in your direction or kind of look in your way. There's this very strange effect where their face appears to be covered with ghost light, and you can't really make out the details of their face. There's about 4 of them, and they appear to be kind of like, I mean, you've probably been to a bar, right? If you've ever had that moment where you're outside smoking cigarettes and chatting about something, it very much looks like that's what they're engaged in doing right now. Okay, so you open the door, and it kind of gives that very stereotypical sound as it kind of breaches. Inside, you would see that there are dozens, hundreds perhaps, of candles, all placed on tables and all kind of put throughout. And it does look like they are in very strange states of having been used. They do not look like they are all, very good quality. Some of them have tipped over and have melted off of the edges of these tables onto what appears to be kind of like an area rug in the center space there. There's a small little throw rug near a door on the northern side. And coming into this place, looking inside of it, Malachor, you would see that at the desk down here, there appears to be a spectral form of a human man in very tidy looking attire, and he is currently holding a quill, which is real, and appears to be writing in what looks like a ledger of some sort.
Hey, you.
Looks up at you. Doesn't reply.
What's this place?
Did you say, what is this place? Okay. Looking at you, there's this kind of like confused look. And what you would note is their mouth is moving, but there's no sound coming out. Also, the mouth is moving in such a way that it's very hard to tell that that's the case. Like, the wisps of their being seem to be kind of like manipulating, and every so often you kind of see it open at full, and then it looks like it's not open. But there does seem to be some sort of talking that's happening, but you're not hearing it.
Can we attempt to read his lips at all?
Yeah, the lips are kind of like moving in a way that's
Completely.
so just strange, it's impossible to hear or read.
I don't like this.
Can I like jump up on the counter and look at the ledger?
Do you jump up on the counter?
Yeah.
Okay. So the second that Greeble kind of jumps up on the counter, which to to Bailean and Levi is kind of like it seems like there's a person here. This is like their, house hopping up onto the counter is kind of a bit of a strange activity. It does seem to cause the ghost to like freak out. And I'm going to take a second to go ahead and put us into an initiative. Joe, do you want to be closer to the door, or are you still just going to hang out there? Cool. And from that position, you can see that as this is kind of going, the guys to the north appear to be kind of turning and looking in your direction more distinctly.
Malachor sees him freaking out and grabs Greeble by the by the fucking scruff.
So we've got an initiative on the docket. Everybody go ahead and roll for initiative, please. think I'm just missing Bylian.
Yeah, I'm getting there.
I believe
Turn
in
all
you.
the stuff on. Yeah, it's trying to turn all the stuff on.
Okay, so only the monks are faster. It'll be Bylian first, and then Levi. The ghost looks like it's like kind of screaming, but it hasn't like started and fully exhibited the scream. Actually, pause for a second. Do you have anything that stops you from being surprised? No, nobody in the party.
Can't think of it.
Then I'm going to go ahead and cycle us through because you guys weren't ready for a fight. I don't think. I mean, were in a situation that's strange, but you weren't like. It sounded like you were kind of listening to Malachor talk. So we're going to go surprised, ghost time. Because the ghost should be the one that's actually starting the fight, unfortunately. It's going to look at Greeble, and in turn it'll look at all of you. I will say that Levi, since you're kind of looking out to the north, you're going to be fine. You're not seeing this happen. But everyone else, you're going to be stuck in it. Its face turns into the absolute most horrific thing that you've seen today. Your Dungeons and Dragons adventures, you've seen some pretty horrific shit. Wisdom saving throws from a lot of you, except for Levi, or spooky skeletons. Okay, Malachor, that shit is wild, dude. You're frightened. You definitely are scared. And then the only person who will be taking the damage is Malachor as well. It definitely hurts the brain to see.
He hears it at this point. Ah!
Oh, and it did make a sound too. It did scream. And then that'll be surprise, and then now back to the top. So, Bylian, sorry to cut you off there.
That's okay. I was still trying to think of what to do here, but
hopefully with the extra time you've been able to suss something out.
Yep.
What we got?
I'm gonna drop a. You see him just sort of ching the staff on the ground, being dramatic here, and I'm gonna shoot a sacred flame at it.
Okay. Dex saving throw from my guy. Yeah, hold on.
Yeah.
Let's see. Normal. That'll succeed. Basically, the bolt kind of appears above it, shoots down, and as it does so, its kind of form does that like weird horror movie cliche, glitchy kind of like move to the side, and you can see like the smoke of where it was standing kind of dissipate as you leave a scorch mark on the chair he was seated at. All right, that's an action.
Probably no damage.
Yeah,
so no damage then. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, cantrips are it's either go or no.
Yeah. Well, I don't really want to blow an entire gigantic spell on this at the moment.
Honestly, radiant damage is a good choice against a spectral undead. Okay, if you have nothing else, go ahead and end your turn, and it'll go to Levi.
Yeah. Well,
where is the swords at to like start combat mode?
Oh, sure. If you right-click your token, and then
I'm not getting anything when I right-click for some reason.
Do you have it up on the top left? Do you have it select on token controls, and then also select tokens?
Okay. Yeah.
Now you good?
There we go. Yep.
All right. And then
I will.
Go ahead.
It's a little bit further than 50, so I'll have to bonus action dash.
No, you're good. Oh, wait, are you going to the north?
Yeah, it looks like they're coming here, right?
It looks like they're looking that way. They haven't brandished any weapons or anything yet. Right now, there's a ghost inside of the candle shop that is screaming at your friends.
Yeah. Okay. Makes sense. I thought they look menacing, and they're on the map. So.
They do look menacing. They are looking in your direction. If you want to kind of go and engage them by yourself, you're welcome to do so. I'm not going to stop you. But I am going to suggest, kind of like above the table, that not the best plan. But if you want to, you're fine to do it. Yeah. He's thinking about it a lot more than anybody else in their sound mind would. I know that.
We'll fight the boss.
Alright.
So magic
Well,
reaps.
yep. Fly in, jump right over the counter, like and Greeble, because remember the whole fight started when Greeble jumped up onto the ledger. So, and then bringing in the attack, that'll hit.
Nice. That's good. That's good.
Now, what you're
Second attack.
noticing, and
Oh, go ahead.
you've fought Spectral Undead before. Basically, as you kind of put your fists through it, you realize that it's doing that damn thing where it's not actually physical and it's not really hurting it as much as it should.
Yeah. It is a magic item, though.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. It does not care.
Gotcha.
That'll hit. And then bonus action.
Yep. I would just probably do a regular extra attack on bonus action, but I want to trying to find my stunning blow.
Mm-hmm.
So when the second attack hits, we'll try to stunning blow.
That is the funniest shit ever. It will fail. So I just want to stress this as just a DM. I was like trying to stun a ghost. They don't have a brain. And then I looked down at the immunities: necrotic, poison, charmed, exhaustion, frightened, grappled, paralyzed, petrified, poisoned, prone, restrained, and that is it. So, yeah, you punch it in the face. I guess
So hard.
you punch a ghost so face in the heart, its head like explodes, like like that in that mist shape, and you just see it kind of like, and it seems to be trying to it's like discombobulated, it's trying to restructure its face. Okay, and then you have a bonus action still.
Yeah.
That's too funny. That'll hit, and you have advantage if you want to fish for the crit, because it's stunned, or he's stunned. You didn't get the crit, yeah. So let's see the damage. Hell yeah, we're kicking it up a notch. So yeah, you're punching through this thing. You like melt its head with a single punch. It kind of just like floats around in the air in this moment, and its face is still kind of like broken apart, and you can see it as it's reforming. It's trying to like reform it in that horrific face that it made for a bit. Seems to have to go through that kind of more existentially like higher version of its id to get back to self. It is stunned, Greeble. It is stunned. This is
I'm frightened now, right? Because it's had its turn.
no, it's end of your next turn, I think, right?
I think it's its turn. Start of its next turn.
Huh. Yeah.
Start of the ghost's next turn.
Yeah, I was gonna do it a second time. That's why it didn't. Okay, cool. Yep.
Yay!
Yeah. After I jump up on the counter, I'm gonna look over after it screamed at us. I'm like, "What'd you do, Mr. Malachor?" And then I'll brandish my rapier, blaze, and then stab at it.
What did you do, Mr. Malachor? It's your fault that this is happening, dude. Yeah, probably. Okay. And that'll work. I think it's alive. Well, no, it's undead, but yeah, it's still up. It hasn't been bloodied yet.
And then have Dewdrop take the dodge action outside.
Okay.
You should do that automatically, just to watch the other things out there.
Awesome. Malachor.
I don't know what I did, but it dies.
Hold on. Okay, go ahead.
Javelin out and just try to stab it, I guess.
Or throw it across the way.
Throw it across the way. Oh, that's damage, not attack, dumbass. I ain't gonna hit anyway.
It's with advantage.
Is it? Oh, it is done. You're right. Not my night tonight, guys. All right.
12 hits, though. So go ahead and roll
Well,
damage.
okay. Well, it was a 6. So.
Okay, all right. And it looks like it's doing normal damage. And it appears to pierce through it very brilliantly, the silver point of your javelin.
Extra attack, I'll throw the second one.
Okay.
That one hits too.
Damage.
I'm expect your creatures to fight other fighter guys.
Hey.
This is our choice. We went this way.
Hey.
Should have gone to the graveyard, fought zombies.
Or
I sense them turning into sand real soon.
no, it's funnier than that. Okay. So I'm gonna put these guys on the initiative docket, but then we're gonna move through them. Actually, we'll move through them first, and then we'll go to the initiative roll. All right. Because one of them might go before. Didn't think it was likely, but the individuals outside appear to be activated at this point. So I don't know if Dewdrop has a means of communicating, like telepathically. If not, it's currently going and by the end you can see it kind of like taking a defensive frog posture. It's just like kind of croaking at whatever's coming from the north.
Yes, well, I don't really speak amphibian, so I'm kind of more interested in the immediate threat here. Does this thing in here look like it's on the ropes?
It's discorporated quite a bit, yeah, and it's still stunned, so yes, very much so.
So, dumb question: does the monk's like force damage actually affect undead? I don't remember off the top of my head.
If you're dealing force damage, it's going to apply force damage instead of bludgeoning damage. It appears to be resistant to bludgeoning. You do not know if it's resistant to force.
I'm gonna go bust over here and just,
busting over there. Yep, love that.
And just go and wail on this thing.
Boom, 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 boom. Okay, let's see your attacks.
Okay. One of these days I'll remember everything goes. There goes. It's advantage, you said?
Yeah, it's still stunned. That's a crit. Go ahead and give me crit damage.
Damn
We
it.
have both ends of that spectrum.
And this will be applied as force damage instead of normal?
Yep. Anytime I'm dealing with any of this kind of stuff, it's all going to be force damage.
So you see Lian kind of like spin the staff up, kind of rush forward, and then jump across the counter, like planting his like hip on the counter, slamming his foot into the ghost's chest. And when he does so, like the wraps around his leg kind of burst with his energy. You see like his foot kind of emanate through the ghost, and the ghost turns into like a weird, strange liquid that flies back and away from Lian, splattering all over the southern wall.
Oh, good, more goo all over me.
It doesn't really touch you. Like the force of the kick, like caused it to discorporate onto the wall. But yeah, ectoplasm is splattered all over the back wall. With that, you still have a bit of movement and some activity, but according to what you understand, the threat is complete.
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm spinning around and sort of watching the room around me. So
okay.
Just in
like
case.
A sick hip up, and you kind of like bring yourself to like a cool Spider-Man pose that's right next to Greeble. You almost kick his little antler off his stupid head, but like he keeps building dumb little guys. I'm sorry, Travis. I'm sorry. I love all of them, but they are stupid little guys.
But yeah, I'd probably use the staff as like a pole vault when he's going and diving. So it's like
he did a full spin kick, and Malachor like just swats his leg away as it comes back around. Like,
yeah. Okay.
I'm sort of at least on guard for whatever the next thing is. So
yeah. Levi, you would hear the frog croaking, and based on what's going on. You assume it's those assholes that you were kind of like mean mugging with out before you came in. And
Close the doors.
That's the strategy. Just close the door.
bye,
Ghosts
Froggy.
can't get in.
Ghosts can't come in here.
Bye, Froggy. You would see that they have brandished spears and are kind of putting shields on their arms as well.
Oh, good.
I will dodge.
Okay.
Is there a button for that?
Yeah, it should be here.
It's right next to your on the left on the bottom row. There's a disengage and dodge and cast spell and all that kind of stuff.
For sure.
Cool.
And then the frog goes on the same initiative as you, I think is what we were saying. That's what we did with our that one guy.
Yeah, I was trying to change it.
Since they are 8.25 and then 8.5. So the gladiator will go before you because it has higher dexterity than you. Okay. So this guy here is going to rush forward, like so. And as he's coming towards you, Levi, you see him kind of like cock back his arm and loose the spear. There's this very strange effect, though. Instead of the spear leaving his spear remains in his hand, but you see kind of like a ghostial form of the spear fly out after the spear, as if he'd thrown it and a manifestation of it was tossed instead. The manifestation is completely mad at his sand.
Okay, Ecto Wind Cutter. I like it.
I see. What type of damage is this spear? I'm just curious.
It's going to do piercing damage. It's regular.
I love it.
It effectively exists for just a moment.
It's necrotic ecto. It's necrotic wind cutter. It's like,
That'll miss. Yeah, you're able to easily kind of just knock the spear aside, and as it kind of gets knocked away, you see him kind of like angrily after the toss. He is going to raise his shield up. What that does, you're not sure, but it does appear to be a part of his attack itinerary. All right, the next guy is going to kind of bolt forward, but this guy's going to do so with a bit more gusto than the other one, and he's going to charge past his ally and then move right up on you. As he's doing so, his spear has been kind of flipped behind his back, and his little shield has been put in front of him. It appears that he's coming straight at you with the shield, and as a bonus action, he will make a shield bash attack. Go ahead and give me a strength saving throw. Levi? Why was that made with advantage?
Dodging?
Oh, it's only for dexterity saving throws. Let's see.
Oh, sorry.
It's fine. You're good. We'll just go with that. That's all good. So yeah, he kind of like brings the shield in, and you're able to kind of like press the shield and push it down, and kind of like cause him to slide down a little bit, and stymie the effect of the attack. Greeble, you're up. Ferocity for Dewdrop, please. Got some fucking Brent ass rolls in this. But yeah, you kind of have an inkling that as you're standing on top of the desk, Dewdrop is engaging. So, how would you like to go?
Can I grab like these manifest things, shove them in my bag?
They're not going to leave, and the book is actually bigger than your character, I think.
That's fair.
Do you have a bag of holding?
It's like a raincoat.
No.
Okay. If you had a bag of holding, I'd let you do it as an action, but yeah, because you're tiny, that book is not going anywhere, You could literally make a tent out of that fucking book. I'm not joking.
Might have been the plan.
Portable library. I like it.
You pop out, Dewdrop sees you, looks at you, then looks at them, and you can see like Levi just performing that cool sick like push the shield out of the way, save himself.
Yeah, I'm just gonna send Dewdrop forward. And have her attack at this guy.
Hell yeah, that'll work. Goddamn. All right. Decent amount of damage. Dewdrop comes in, bites, and kind of tears. It does look like a bit of the armor plating kind of pulls off, and you can see some kind of cuts from the kind of razor tips of the teeth. Did someone just move?
Oh.
Stop cheating.
I was cheating. I was just at the door. I mean,
And then Greeble, do you have anything from? You just moved, right? You're not attacking or anything.
Uh, yeah, shoot my bow.
Okay, go ahead, take a shot. Same guy. Focus fire.
Yep.
Okay. Also, if you want to be mounted on the giant toad, it moved close enough to you that you could have used your movement to get onto it. I'd have been okay with that. But if you want to stay
I already
distance,
shot now.
yeah, that's fine. It's fine. Cool, cool, cool. That's it from you, right? I'm gonna take that as a yes.
Oh, did 16 miss? I'm assuming.
16 did miss.
Okay.
This guy's gonna book it forward and kind of like push in. And he's also going to shield bash. He's going to be doing so against the big frog, though. Go ahead and give me a strength saving throw from Dewdrop, please.
Pretty sure she's too big to be prone.
Oh, because medium or smaller. Yeah. That's fine. It's all good.
She's a big girl.
I get it still does the damage though. It still would have done the damage. Because that's a separate tier, so it would have just slammed into her. Totally fine. Moving on to the next. That would be this guy back here, who's going to move up and throw Phantom Javelin at a little miss. And that'll hit. As it kind of like slams into it, immediately after it kind of just fades into fog, and the wound is still present, but like the physical object dissipates. And then it too will do where it threw the attack and then kind of raises the small shield up. That's it for them. It'll go to Malachor, who's still inside the Candleworks.
I get out here. I
There
already
you
shot
go.
past these two.
And I don't know why I don't have vision from a lot of you folks. It's really strange. Let's see. Configure ownership.
You don't gotta move. I can get out.
Zarkon. Observe. Save. And then yes, Dewdrop would need to be.
I can't get close enough, I don't think, so I'm gonna
No.
dash.
That'll work.
And then point of the spear. No, I already used my bonus action, so I can't
Yeah.
do it. Never mind.
For rage. Okay. That's it. Oh, sorry, I skipped the wrong time. Go ahead, Peter.
well, I'm gonna go dip out here and see where I'm at, and see if I have any ability to pick any of these targets that are nearby. If I have to leap over a frog.
Yeah, you have boots of flying or wings of flying. Winged boots rather.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. The guy I just targeted, I'm gonna go. Or no, wait, I better do the one next to him.
Up and
I'm
over.
gonna go target that guy. Yeah,
Okay. So yeah, you fly
I'm
up
gonna go
and
wail
then
on.
drop down.
I'm gonna go wail on that dude if it'll let me move.
It probably won't. It's treating Dewdrop as hostile. And there we go.
There we go.
Your elevation, how high are you? Just like 10 feet?
Just getting over enough to
10 feet.
whirl around and you know.
Cool.
And here we go. Just regular attack. Everything gets out of the way. Oh, holy crap.
Hey, you're doing well.
Yeah,
All right, let's see it.
Kick your head
damage.
off another undead.
Critical hit. 14.
Apply.
Is he limping?
No, not even close.
Okay, well, I'm going to go belt him a few more times.
You fought knights before. These guys seem about as hardy, if not stronger, than knights.
Ooh, that was pathetic.
Go ahead and give me a 20-sided dice roll. The rats are now fine rats. Seems like you monks both have the same problem. Keep tearing those rats.
Yeah, well.
Or sorry,
We could do something else.
exceptional will go down to normal. Actually, sorry, I didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've spent money on or time on doing that. Okay, last action. You have a bonus action still.
Normal.
That'll miss.
Nope, that was one good hit in. Oh well.
Yeah, very good hit. Okay, so the one that had his shield up, he kind of like puts a shield off to the side and kind of moves forward. As he does so, Levi, you recognize that he's not paying you much mind. He's kind of maneuvering around you. And once he's done so, he targets Greeble and he will throw his spear at Greeble. And instead of just doing it once, he's going to do it 3 times. 2 and 3. And when he throws multiple like this, the effect or cinematic effect would be different. You see him kind of like push the spear forward, and the first phantom spear looses. And then from the left and the right of where he just had his hand, you see a second and a third spear appear. So it's just one movement, but all 3 of the spears fire at once. And I think all of those hit you, Greeble, right? So we're going to do damage 3 times. Apply, apply, apply. They kind of linger in you as they kind of slam into your body, almost like pinning you against the door behind you, and then they just fade away. And Greeble looks pretty fucked up. And then this guy here, kind of looking at the situation, is going to stab up at Bylian with his spear.
Oh, he's gonna use a ranged weapon on me, and I'll.
No,
cool. I'm gonna deflect it.
You're close enough to attack. So yeah, he's not range weapon, but you can deflect any kind of blow.
Yeah, gonna deflect it.
All
Absolutely.
Right. So he's gonna do that much. Go ahead and give me a deflect blows attack or blows roll. Click the heal. Yeah. That will satisfy. So I'm not going to click on healing or anything like that. So there's no damage or change. If you'd like to spend a single focus point, you can. It will allow you to kind of crack him back a little bit, but it's not super massive. It's your call if you want to, though.
Nah, that's fine. I'm
Okay.
just I'm using the staff to knock him out of the air.
Well, yeah, he brings the spear back and around and will whip it back up into the air at you. Again, he's just kind of lancing upwards at you, not really throwing it.
Yeah.
And then the second attack here. Oh, I don't know why it has this one selected. That's really weird. But that one will hit. Damage normal. A little bit. And then...
Can I use it?
But
can I do another deflect attacks on that?
You only have one reaction. Just... Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Never mind.
Then he's going to, as he's kind of like lancing up with his left arm, he brings his right hand with the shield and just kind of smashes it into Levi. Go ahead and give me another strength saving throw. This one without advantage. And did we...
15.
I don't know if it matters, but I have defender, so his attacks are -2.
This guy hasn't attacked. It's this guy who's attacking.
Oh, it's that guy.
Yeah. Okay. So then that's going to be...
I think it's skipped.
I think you got skipped, so go ahead and take your turn now. I was just about to ask you, did I skip you? That's very funny.
The guy right in front of me.
You bet.
Fail.
Go ahead and give me another. You monks, you fucking monks. Go ahead and 20-sided dice roll, please. Wraps are fine. Literally, they're still fine.
Second attack. Yippee.
And then bonus action. That'll hit.
The 1.
All right.
Stunning.
Stunning. Yeah.
Okay.
So an interesting fact there, because we have a temporal problem. He's already made his attacks and hit. So what I'm going to do is I don't want you to lose function. I'm going to say that that last attack that you made was against this guy here. Okay?
Sure.
I'm going to take the damage off of either one of the two that you want. Both have about the same damage dealt to them. Do you care? Or do you want it
Nope.
the one? Okay. Then we'll do the 5 damage here. And then this guy, this fucking guy who's just catching strays at random, he's going to be the one that's stunned. Oh, nope. Nope, 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 nope. I fucked up. I fucked up!
Hypnotic.
They're both
He's got
stunned.
a swirly.
They're both stunned.
No, shut up. You shut up. I didn't say it out loud. I thought it. I only thought it. I didn't say it. You know that. You know that's true. Okay.
His kick was so amazing. They were both like, "Whoa!"
Just knock their heads together. Classic shit. Ferocity up 2. That puts you at a total of 4.
Should be +2 more because there's 2 enemies in the vicinity as well.
Oh, right. So then we're at 6.
Yep.
All right. What we got?
Fight at the guy that's stunned.
Advantage. We love to see it. Really like 13s, buddy. That will hit. Okay. Any other effects?
Hellish wound.
Of course.
Or are these guys undead?
They are not.
Okay, then yes, hellish wound.
Did anybody go back to Hilton?
You mean like the shadowy figure Hilton?
Yeah. That's kind of what we're dealing with, but it's kind of like an in-between state. It's not exactly like a full-on shadow person. It's like a half shadow man. Have you ever had a creepy dream of a person and you can't see their face? It's like intangible. I don't know if I'm the only person who has creepy dreams like that, but like, yeah, it's kind of like a face that's like, it's there, but there's no detail to it. It's just like this fugue
I get
state.
those, but they're usually red.
Yeah, these ones are kind of more of like a bluish green, so. All right, Toad is done. What about little guy?
I'm gonna swing at him with my rapier.
And you've mounted Dewdrop?
Yes.
Awesome. I like when the little guys are on the big guys. Ah! Holy shit.
Ah!
Reeble, shut the fuck up. He's like, I'm not dying again. Never again. Yeah, okay, Jesus. Well, he's bloodied. Just now. They do seem to have a lot of hit points. Just as a heads up, they have triple digits. So.
Oh hell.
Anything else from Greeble?
No, it's just good.
Great. It's gonna go to that guy. He's stunned, so he's just gonna like look up at Greeble. Oh, I didn't do that. I didn't do that. Not happy. This guy here is going to assess the situation. I think that he would be of a mind that this airborne combatant is a problem. And I'm going to go ahead and loose 3 spears up at you. And keep in mind, you've already used your reaction for deflect. So these are all just going to go straight in, I think. I think one... Oh, all 3 will hit? Okay.
Ouch.
And then similarly, like as you kind of like are fighting down and you're hitting the guy, you kind of look up and you'd see him kind of And as he does so, like the three spears appear, and then bam, 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 kind of catching you from three different angles as you try to maneuver. But again, not super amount of damage. Malachor, you're up. The one in between you and the others is wounded. It does seem that this one on the far side has fire lit under his ass to murder your goblin friend. Oh, hell yeah.
DC 16 on all three of these guys. I don't think that one's in range. These are all 15 feet, so.
Mm-hmm. They're all frightened of you.
They all have disadvantage till the next turn. Till my next turn. Okay. This one's stunned, so he can't opportunity attack me, right?
Right.
All right, this guy's dying.
You're jumping over Dewdrop.
I jump over Dewdrop. I scoop
well,
between the two.
just a quick note: if you move
I
the
go
way that
around him.
if you
I
move the
think
way
I
that
go
you
around.
did, yeah, you kind of got to go. You can go through a space. It's just the space
I
that
think
you
I can
move
go around
through. I
this
do
way
get an
and then this way.
opportunity here, so I just wanted to make
Oh,
sure.
yeah, down and over, down and around.
You didn't. Okay, and then.
Maul him. Also reckless attack, so advantage.
Hell yeah. That will hit, yeah, for sure.
Alright, is he we'll topple, see if he goes prone. Is 8 plus see, what's the damn DC?
He's good.
Probably passes it, alright. Second attack he will
Your proficiency bonus is +3 and your con is +4, right?
plus 5.
Oh, strength. Sorry, your strength is.
Yeah, strength is +4, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so I got you. And then second attack, or give me damage on that one. Okay, second attack.
He'll whip out his axe.
Mm-hmm. I like to think like you kind of come in as you're running, slam into him, kind of spin around at a full 360, but in the midst of that 360, you're letting the hammer sit down, like head down, so the tree's up, and then as you're doing so, you're like bringing the axe back and around to swipe through. Go ahead and give me the damage. That's a hit. So the AC is somewhere between 16 and 19, by the way, is what we've learned. Okay, solid hits. He does appear to change his attention to you. Let's go ahead and skip Joe's.
Also,
oh, go ahead.
Grable will get my gift of the wild tree. So
is it a bonus action to do that?
No, it just happens at the start of my turn.
Okay.
Temporary hit points. 6.
So that goes to Greaves. Cool. And then we'll just skip Joe's turn since it's tradition now.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Joe.
Punching the same guy.
Yeah, the stun guy is fucked up. I believe he is unstunned at the end of your turn, so you still have advantage on him.
That's the guy diagonal to me, right?
That's the guy, yeah, to the right.
Okay, punch him first.
That'll hit. Hell yeah.
Second attack, same guy.
Mm-hmm.
I only get the advantage once, right?
All of it. Dude does not know what the fuck is going on. That's gonna miss though.
All right. We'll bonus action flurry using a point.
Mm-hmm. 2 more.
Same guy.
That'll hit. And then the last attack.
Same guy.
Yep. That'll hit. So somewhere between 17 and 18.
We love the one.
So I will say this: it's really depressing. If you had hit with that middle attack, I think you might have got him. But he's beating the shit out of him. Basically, you're just like, stun him, and then as you're kind of like looking at him, he's still kind of like wobbly, but then he kind of looks at you, and like blood's running from every single like pore of his face. He is done with his turn.
I ain't hear no bell.
I hear no bell. Do we want to see Bailean finish that? I mean, look at how much blood is on the ground. So
Well,
great.
that my question is can I use an item real quick?
What item?
Can I slug down a healing potion and then
That's
hit
a
something?
bonus action to healing potion.
Okay, well, I'm gonna knock one of those, the greater ones I've got,
Okay.
because
Go ahead and click
I'm
it.
kind of in since I find it.
Yeah, I lanced the shit out of 2 of you so far. It's been fun.
Uh,
All right. And that'll go to Bailean. Okay, you've been healed. That's a bonus action. You still have your action, so 2 attacks if you want to throw them, or you can take the dodge action if you want to play defensive.
Let's see, where am I at right now? I'm gonna go beat the hell up this guy in front of me.
That makes sense.
Yeah. I guess he's not stunned
He is not stunned anymore, no. So it's regular attack. And his armor class is somewhere between.
Does have a wound though.
He does have a wound.
What?
Go ahead and roll a d20 for me.
Twice in a row, dog. Come on.
Your wraps are currently just standard condition.
He's
Go
got
ahead.
hit or miss. He's been rolling 1 or 20.
Go ahead and give me the attack. Yeah.
Here's a 20. Here it comes. Oh.
Well, at least a hit this time.
That'll hit. Damage it up.
Damage.
All right. Damn, that is close. Not enough, though. He is still alive, but barely. All right. And that's it for Bailean. How did this happen? How did you guys switch?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's weird.
We're magical monks.
I got an idea. I'm going to fix that. So Levi goes first and has gone. I almost give you lies. Check the tape. Check the tape. So then, there we go. I think it's
Arcadas combined.
Yeah. I think I know what happened and why it did it, but it's a silly thing.
20.5.
Yeah, it's because it had the points still, and
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
yeah. The okay.
Yeah.
Next guy up is the one that Malachor chased down. So Malachor, he is going to maneuver. Do you have Sentinel as a feat or no?
No.
Okay, cool. He's not going to go outside of your range. When he gets to there, he's going to target Greeble. His attacks will be made at disadvantage, but he's going to make 3 of them. So hopefully we kill this little goblin. Got one. Just the one.
Yep, 1 hits. Yep.
Not better than all 3.
He skirts around him. Malachor just starts turning. Fight me, coward.
Yeah, he kind of like holds his shield out to you, and then 3 lances fly towards him, and he kind of turns his attention back on you. He's got his shield up, but it's not the ability that they used earlier. Okay, done, and then it'll go to this gladiator here. This one was focused on Levi. Remains such, so just kind of brings the sphere low, and is going to go in with 2 attacks with the sphere. 1. Then the last attack will be a shield bash on Levi.
I'm gonna reflect the first one.
Oh, okay. So I've already done the 9 damage. Let's see the deflect and the healing. You would satisfactorily retain your 9 hit points. Do you want to use a focus point and redirect it?
Yeah, on the guy that's almost dead.
Sure,
I was thinking the same thing.
I think he passes. Yeah.
Yep.
It's not half on a failure or anything. No. Okay, cool. And then his last action was to throw the shield at you. I posted it up above. I'll click it again, though, so it's down here where we can see it. Go ahead and give me a strength saving throw, and let's see if I knock you over this time. 3rd attempt to topple Levi. Fucking M. Bison. You cannot topple me!
Solid.
That'll knock him down.
Get on top of me, get toppled of me.
And damage is light and prone. Cool.
Oh, John?
Yeah.
He had disadvantage on all those attacks, by the way.
Why?
I howled, and they all failed, I think.
Oh, frightened. Right.
Oops.
I made 2 attacks. Let's go ahead and I hit with one of them. We'll count that as what damage I dealt. I dealt 9, but that allowed for the. Go ahead and gain your focus point back.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
Sorry, I
we'll
didn't
give
think
you.
about it.
No, that's fine. We're not that far through it, so I'm okay with it. And then I'm just going to go ahead and make another attack at a disadvantage against Levi. And we'll see what that does. Yeah, just a solid miss. Okay, cool. So yeah, that worked out. And then Agreeable, you and your baby girl. Damn, you really are rolling like Brent today, though. Fucking shit.
Plus 6.
Yeah. On that, John, can Dewdrop throw me at the guy at the bottom?
You said throw you?
Yeah.
No.
No.
But like, if you want to like, do you mean like use you as a projectile object, or do you mean like you want to move a slight distance and get an attack while being airborne for flavor? Like what?
For flavor, yes.
Yeah, definitely, absolutely, for sure. It'll take you half of your movement to dismount, but yeah, then you can kind of move that 15 feet wherever you'd like.
Just gonna have her chuck with this guy.
Perfect. And yeah, dismounting doesn't provoke opportunity attacks. Not in my world anyways. But yeah, basically the tongue kind of like flips up overhead, grabs you, does one of these, and like helicopter tosses you back behind as Dewdrop like then slurps in the tongue and then snaps forward, I'm assuming with a bite. And then you're flying at him with like the rapier of both hands, just you miss. You kind of roll onto the ground near Malachor. Malachor kind of like catches you with like the flat of the great axe and just stops you. Whoa, watch out. Little tumbler, and then the Dewdrop attack. I assume that's coming on the very wounded guy.
No, so I'm going the other guy.
Oh, you're not going to kill the guy who's almost dead?
He has hellish wounds on him.
Yeah, he still gets a turn before he hellish wounds, though. So,
Did they end his turn?
I mean, he hasn't had his turn yet. Not the hellish wound guy, not the guy who's obliterated all over the floor. Your call.
Yeah, we'll swing at him.
Yeah, because I mean, it could be the case where I kill you with all those attacks, and you watch him die afterwards. Not like you've encountered anything like that before.
That's an epic fight.
That was an epic fight. I'm sorry.
It was a very fun fight. I enjoyed it a lot. That will murder him. Yeah, he is removed from the equation. Cool. It'll go to that dead guy who would have just done cool stuff. We'll remove him from the initiative. It'll go to the guy in the back who still has Baileana as target. So cast forward, and yep, because dodge. Or because fear. Because fear. The unluckiest rolls of all time. Can't believe this. Can't believe what you've done.
Neener.
All right. I'm scared of puppy. Go ahead, Malachor. Jerkwad.
He puts his axe back, reaches over and grabs the maul. I said, fight me. Okay.
Okay.
Four.
Hell yeah. Okay. Pretty decent.
Double check.
Da da da. Strength, right? Or con.
Yes. Yeah, strength. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Yep. I knew the number. I just didn't know what I needed to roll. It's a failure.
Prone.
Top.
I have to bash on him again.
Yeah, you have advantage. Oh, you already had advantage.
I already had advantage, but still, we hit him again.
All right, that'll work.
This one's normal.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know. How's everyone looking over here? Who should I have given these temporary hit points?
I think the only person who's bloody are Greeble and Bylian. So.
I might be able to fix. I might be able to fix that here in a minute. But
yeah, go ahead and give him to Greeble, I'd say. Yeah, he lost his just a minute ago.
Only 5 again.
Greaves gets 5, and that's it for you.
Do I have anything else I can use a bonus action for? I don't think so.
Levi.
They're both still up.
This one's dead. Yeah, the fucking big frog next to you just absolutely like cramped onto its head and like ripped it off. And it looked like the wound that it dealt earlier in its bite on the shoulder allowed it to just like peel the head, like in this portion of like the chest, up and away.
Hell yeah. Guy in front of me.
That'll hit.
Go ahead and stunning blow.
That'll be a success. So he's slowed.
Alright, 29 on the damage, second attack.
29. Oh, 9 on the damage.
Just 9.
I was about to say, damn.
Yeah, man. It's 59 actually.
Leap has been working out. That'll miss.
Alright, and the last normal bonus attack.
Okay, no flurries.
Nah. Yeah, I've just been spending points like crazy. Oh, it was almost a 20, but then it was sucked instead.
Yeah, and I assume you did like a sick hip up before you started punching him in his pants.
Yeah.
You can be double prone.
I assume pretty much everybody's wounded, right?
Everything is wounded here for sure.
Well, I mean us. We're all wounded at one.
Yeah, I think everybody's taken at least 1 point of damage.
Well, I'm going to use this little staff of mine and do a mass cure wounds on everyone. And I don't know how to select everybody, but
oh, so just hold shift and press T over everybody, but I can do it on my end as well. Don't worry about it if you don't want to do it.
I'll just do the mass cure wounds on everybody.
Yeah.
See how well that works out, including myself.
And especially the frog.
The one scratch on Melicor's. Oh, my ear. The ringing stopped.
You have the guy targeted. The enemy target. That's funny. I can adjust it. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Selected. Boom, 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 boom. Everybody gets it.
22 points there.
Kind of like close to the staff, you hear like the jingle of the thing, and like you can see.
Yeah, that's it. He like ring.
And then like raise it up. Yeah, love it. Okay, that's an action. You still have a bonus action.
Well, if I can get this guy here that's got some kind of circle around him.
That's a slowing circle, yeah. He's been slowed by the stunning strike. I think you can do flurry or not flurry, but your bonus action unarmed attack. Yeah, go ahead.
Flurry blows, I can do it. Let's
Well,
do it.
if you want to spend a
Next
focus, you
attack
can
roll
do two,
against
sure.
unmatched has advantage.
For slowed?
Yeah, yeah, it says it.
Yeah, it does.
Special say the target speed is had, and next attack roll gets
So
advantage.
the first one, not all of them. Got it.
Well, I'm going to do a flurry of blows then, if I can
Two
figure
attacks?
out where the two
I didn't know
attacks.
Stunning Strike had a slow effect. I thought it was just pass or fail.
Yeah, they made
It has it makes your opponent like disadvantage, whatever.
Yeah. Well, it's been updated since the first 5th edition. It used to just it was pass or fail, like either you got an effect or not.
Flurry of blows.
Click
Use
it,
that.
and then click the
There we
attack.
go. Oh,
So that works. And then go ahead and give me damage on that one. And then the next one you can go ahead and make with advantage because you should have made that one with advantage. Okay. That'll work. Damage. All right. Solid damage. He does not look like he has been bloodied yet. All right. Anything else from? I think that's it. Bonus action, unless you want to move.
well, I'm going to go dip over here.
Okay. Still staying adjacent to him. Works.
Yep.
Cool. This guy here is beat up, but Greeble's right here, so I don't have to throw my spear anymore. First, I'm going to start by targeting Malachor and shield bashing him. Go ahead and make a strength saving throw. You have advantage at raging. And then 2 attacks. I mean, it would have been funny. It wasn't likely, though. The shoulder checks you with the shield. Oh! That'll hit Greaves, and we're going to do something.
Can I spend 2 ferocity? Or
I don't know. Click the ability. Let me see what you got.
feral reflexes?
Can you click the ability so I can see it in the chat?
No. You know.
Why not?
No.
No.
I actually just cannot.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
What do you-
The enemy used activity could not be found.
What's it called?
Feral reflexes.
I just did it just fine. When you or your companion is hit by an attack, you can use your reaction to increase the target's AC by 2. When you or your companion. Okay, that works. And then your ferocity on your toad is at a 6, so it'll drop to a 4. Cool. That's fine. The reason why it's not keying, when you bring up the prompt, it'll say consume resource, and there's like a checkable. Uncheck it. The reason why that's the case is it doesn't count that creature right there as your companion because of stupidity. So, yeah. Those 2 attacks will miss. And so will the shield bash. What a fucking lame series of stuff. Well, this one's focused on the buy, so it will remain that way. I'm going to go spear. I'm going to go spear. These guys ain't shit anymore. They were cool for like a hot second. And this shit's about to get deflected into his own ass. Go ahead and use your reaction to deflect. You don't have to spend a focus to put it in my ass. It's fine. I'm not even clicking the apply damage. Don't worry about it. It's handled. Do you want to spend a focus point to shove it back into him, or are you good?
Yeah.
That's fine. Dexterity saving throw, I believe it is, and I'll throw it. I succeed, so we're good. Go ahead and click the thing that says you spend the focus point, though. I believe you and trust you. Go ahead, 2 drop. Oh, you're gonna get that 2 ferocity back right now.
Did this guy that tried to shoulder check me ever get up? Because he's still prone.
No, he should be up. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Trying to slide at my legs with the fucking shield. Get out of here.
Oh my gosh. See that I talk shit and you double it. It's +1 additional, right? Because it's close.
Yeah,
to...
I already added it.
Cool. All right. Then what happens?
Should I make a bite attack on me?
Mm-hmm. It's worked so far. Hell yeah, that'll work. Still
From
not bloody.
there, yeah. Going to I'll swing on this guy here in front of me.
Mm-hmm. Flame tongue. Whoosh.
Yep. Hopefully.
Now it's even funnier when you rocketed it with the rapier in front of you. That'll hit because it was on fire.
Yeah, that's what I had pictured in my head too. Just a flying.
Yeah, a little guy,
Yeah.
his little antlers like poked back and just.
Yeah.
Oh, that'll work. Damn, you're hitting harder than your fucking frog. That's new. That's a new thing that's never been done before. Done with your turn?
Yep.
Go ahead and cycle through. And then the gladiator on the back line is going to maneuver so that he has Byliean in sight. He is actually going to remain at range, and I'm going to chuck the 3 spears again.
Can I try and deflect one again?
Yeah, absolutely. If I can hit you. Let's get there first, right? I can't seem to roll over a 4 right now. Oh, 14! I rolled 4? 4? 14? That'll hit. Damage is, if it was 2 4s, I would have fucking shit my ass out. 12, go ahead.
Better one than 6 and a 2. That is 8.
12 was actually 4 3 times. Let's see the healing.
Roll.
Yeah, that's more than enough. So I didn't even apply the damage. That's fine. Do you want to spend a focus point to throw it back at him?
Sure, let's do it.
All right. You guys are burning through those things so fast.
Yeah.
Short rest after this for sure.
It's too cool not to, though.
Yeah, it's so damn cool. Also, these guys are challenge rating 5s. You did pick a fight with something pretty heavy.
Wasn't these guys kind of probably more buff versions of what killed Gellum on the boat?
You bet your ass.
So how do I
The same guys.
redirect?
Yeah.
You do.
Yeah, you should click the deflect attacks again, then it'll give you some. Yeah, you got it. You're on. Boom. Huh? He's actually gonna. That is gonna pass. He passed. He didn't take the damage. DC 13.
Oh.
That's funny. Yeah, so you kind of like see the spectral thing. You kind of grab a hold of it and then throw it back at him. And as it's coming towards him, it just kind of dissipates right before it gets to him. It looks like it would have been a clean shot, but just a little too off the nose. All right, Malachor, I believe you want to beat this guy in his head with a maul. That'll work. Yeah, 12 on E2 is pretty good. And then I'm going to make a strength saving throw against Toppler. I pass nothing. I fail everything. That should have been with advantage.
Yeah, fish for a crit.
Yeah, always. Not this time. We made that up.
Give me another save. You already failed. Never mind.
Already down here. Bonus action, nothing else? And then do you want to do the world free tents to Greeble?
I don't know, does he need it? He didn't get that hit last time, did he?
Nope, I'm almost fully healed, so I'm fine.
Greeble has 5. I'm just saying if you use it on Greeble, you might be able to get more on Greeble.
That's true.
And
that big mass healing of mine was very useful.
Seems like more and more these days, the whole point of the encounter is just to protect the little guy.
You can always use them as a missile weapon.
That is apparently what has happened.
Fastball special, man.
Okay. Yes, correct. Levi, go ahead. Joe. He's moving. I see him.
I'm trying to. Am I stuck for some reason?
Oh, you're on. Are you trying to run past him?
Yes.
So he's a hostile creature, so you need to diagonally move around him, you know?
All right, I'll go here and I'm gonna punch him while I'm here.
Looking towards the frog.
Punch him into the frog. That'll hit. He's bloodied now.
You did. Yeah, fuck it. We're gonna punch him a lot. Oh no.
Sorry, though.
Maybe slow down on the punching. You're good on the wraps. They don't get worse. And then bonus action.
Regular. Yeah, regular
Yeah,
bonus.
just regular. He's got quite a few hit points left. That'll hit on the nose. We figured out the armor class, everybody. It's 17.
How many nat ones is that this fight? Like 6?
4.
4 or 5
We do.
ones?
Can we
Hey,
buy
that's
a
it, nothing
reroll?
extra.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. We've also seen a lot of nat 20s, though. So, let's see the or by Leanne.
Actually, what I'm going to do, there's this neat little spell called a guiding bolt. So
Okay.
you
If
see him whirling that staff around.
Pause for a
Yeah.
second. He is still a hostile creature, so if you attack with a ranged attack in close combat, you'll have disadvantage on the attack. Just as a heads up.
I'm talking about this one at the way back.
No. You're still in melee. So if you make a range attack out of melee attacks, you have disadvantage on your range attack.
Okay.
So you might want to
Well,
maneuver. Like I think Step of the Wind allows you to disengage.
so I can step over here
hold
right.
on.
and do a range attach there, right?
Let me check. Monk's
I
Focus.
think it does.
Step of the Wind. You can take the dash action as a bonus action.
So
No. Yeah. So if you move
I
away
think
from
it's
him,
disengage and dash.
if
Oh,
you
no, that's
spend
if you spend a point.
it's only if you spend a point. So you can spend a point of focus to do it, or you can move and take the opportunity attack. It's up to you how you want to proceed.
I'll spend a focus and
Yep, absolutely.
do that.
Okay, and then guiding bolt that guy in the north.
Yep. And I guess I need to roll it.
I want you to do the cool thing. I just need to make sure you understand.
Yeah.
There are people who are Brent and annoy me when they say they've taken feats to ignore the rules, and I hate them.
Well, I don't always
Know them,
understand.
yeah.
There's a lot of moving parts here, so
For sure,
you have
for
to
sure.
bear with me.
You
So
got
I'm.
the attack.
You see him whirling the staff around and gathering energy, and that probably won't hit.
No, it will not. It misses by a bit, by 3. Not too far off. Just not a great roll. But yeah, you kind of like send forward the energy, throw it forward, and kind of like slams to the ground near him. That is your bonus action and your move. Or you still have a little bit. You have a bunch of move actually. You can go wherever you want. You dashed. You have double speed. So if you want to reposition,
So,
you're welcome to do so.
okay, we'll dip background here then.
Okay, back to adjacency. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Then it'll go to the gladiator, who is on the ground. He could get up. Oh, he tuckered out. He a tired boy. But I still got to kill Greeble. For some reason, I really have to kill Greeble. I got to murder Greeble. Greeble dies. Come on.
17.
Come on. Come on. I just want to kill him. What's the point of having Trav?
I also have a 20 AC, so
Yeah.
I mean,
You have 20 AC in Starfighter, and I beat the shit out of you all the time.
I have a 21 now.
And I have defenders, so I'm just knocking the blows out of them.
Oh, right, -2.
Fight me.
Quit it. Quit it. This one was focused on by Levi, so I'm going to go with that. Maintain. Poke in the back, or poke in the front. You're facing me. Hell yeah. We did it, folks. We got a crit. We're so happy. We're probably going to do deflect blows on that one for sure. That makes the most sense. Go ahead and roll your deflect blows.
21 damage, right?
No, 14 damage.
Okay.
Which means you just have to roll, yeah.
One
So a crit done 1 point of damage to you.
Oh, owie!
Oh my god, it's so lethal! Oh, it's critical! It's so critical! And then the second attack missed, and I think I get one more attack? Oh yeah, shield bash. So go ahead and make a strength saving throw, Joe.
coming.
First attack, like, kind of just barely pierces, like, the side of the face. You're able to kind of move the blow aside so it doesn't go right into your eye hole. And then, like, you kind of bring about the, knocking the blow away for the second one. And as that's happening, he's kind of jumping to the ground, swinging his shield at your kneecaps and knocking you over. Think like 300 ass shit. Cool. Dewdrop, ferocity, roll it up. Are you
No matter what
rampaging?
she rolls, she goes into rampage, but rampage is kind of nothing now. So
Yay! Rampage! Well, look, Brett never made it. Okay.
Brent's level 5 still, right? So
Yeah. It's a little
his
harder.
is still rampaging.
Yeah.
Mine is faithful companion.
What a cutie.
So even when she goes into rampage, I still get to tell her who she can attack and where to move.
Yeah. The belay is a little less tempt.
Would have been the recipe cook under creme brulee.
Get the fuck out of here.
Get out of here.
I don't know if Elizabeth's watching, but that's the only person that would be for.
Well, it was a joke for one of the games we were playing with Luke Gygax. The first time I heard that pronunciation, I said, "Well, we got to put this in the sort of monster cookbook that we're doing, and under creme brulee and brulee and
Creme brulee. Sounds delicious with Robert Goulet.
We're kind of doing a delicious and dungeon-like book with all various types of edible monster parts and usable crafting things. So.
Smart. That's gonna miss, and then Grable. Can you finish the job? Can you finish the job?
No.
Nope.
All right, end your turn. Unfortunately, has come time for this guy to maneuver in. He's still focused on Leanne, so he's going to walk in and attack. Spear. Normal. Spear. Normal. And then spear. Normal. And you still have your reaction. So I'm going to roll the damage, and then I'm going to ask you if you want to deflect it or not, and then we'll move on to the next one and do likewise. But I'm only going to roll them one at a time. Do you want to deflect blows on this one, Peter?
Yeah, we'll do that.
Okay.
Reduce.
I dealt 14, and you healed 14, so no damage. We don't have to apply anything there. Then the second one, which also hit, the last one missed. Will deal 15 damage. So we get through with 15, and that will be it for that guy. It'll go to Malachor. Can you kill this guy, please? He's been alive too long.
Really has.
He's a tough guy.
He's a toughie. That'll hit on the nose, actually. 17 is our armor class. Yeah, that'll kill. Great job. You finally did it. He had 6 hit points left. He is toppled in the sense that he is no longer standing. All right.
I want to make a grapple check on this guy.
Okay. So he is going to attempt to strength saving throw that.
Tackle him. He's going to try to tackle him to the ground.
I think I failed. So yeah, I'm grappled and prone. Or grappled. Yeah, so you're grappling, not knocking prone, right?
Yeah, just not grappling him. Yeah.
Okay, so he's in your hands. How much have you moved?
10 feet.
Okay, so you have 20 feet of movement left. You can move 10 feet, And in that process, you can move him 10 feet. So if you want to put him somewhere away from your allies, you can.
Throw his ass into the wall, right?
1, 2, and then perfect. That works for me.
Drag him.
Yeah, basically running forward, weapon behind your back, grabbing with your front hand.
Grabs him, throws him to the wall, snarls in his face. Fight me!
And I believe too that with your there's one feature you have. I think. Let me double check.
And
No. It's your Lupin ability.
Pounce?
Feral Pounce, which says, in addition, when you hit a creature with an unarmed strike as part of the attack action on your turn, you can use both the damage and shove options. So if you want to roll unarmed strike damage, if you have an unarmed strike damage, go ahead and do so.
It'd be like a
And basically, when you said you slam up against the wall, like, that's legitimate. Like, that's literally what's happening here. Just click the damage. You don't have to make the attack.
Oh, wait, this will do 1d4. I have Tavern Brawler.
Yeah, so that should be adjusted. We'll just go ahead and say for this instance, because it wasn't adjusted.
Roll 1.
Yeah, and I'll go ahead and fix it while we move into Levi. You know that's a miss.
My God.
Joe, I love you.
Quit
I got some
punching the
bad-
shoulder spikes!
Joe,
That's the bad karma.
that's a your rats are now poor. Just change the word fine to poor.
No.
Do it.
Pull my craftsmanship out after this to fix his
Please.
That'll miss. You are
I just
you just live.
I'll run away.
I think
Opportunity attack?
I think he already took his free. No, he didn't. I will swing at you. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Oh my gosh. That's why would I do that? God
I
damn
miss.
it. Okay, I quit.
If that hit where you're gonna be like, whoa!
Kind of redirected at him.
Maybe you have to roll a dice now. Leanne, sorry, go ahead.
I'm gonna go in there and just wail in on that guy.
And that guy just used his opportunity attack, so he can't swing at you. That's fine. Kind of like sky dance over, like land on the light fixture and then drop down with like a Chun-Li kind of like drop. He managed to get a shield up and block it. Go ahead with your second attack. That'll hit.
That'll work.
Mm-hmm.
7. And one more.
That'll miss. All right, moving on to, I believe this guy is deceased, so we'll remove him as a participant. And then we got this guy here who is not dead, and he was focused on Leanne. No, Levi. So he's going to continue to do so, and he is not still slowed. I just have not removed it from him just so I have it so that I know which one's which. So he's going to go for 3 attacks. He's not going to try and knock prone like he did before. He just wants blood. 1 hit. 2 hit. As I did with Peter, I'm going to do the same with you, Joe. Here's the first damage. Tell me if you want to redirect or not. Pretty low. You want to redirect or do you want to wait?
No, I'll take it. I'll take that.
All right, and then we'll see what the next one does. Cool. This one about the same, a little more. So go ahead and see that redirect or deflect rather first. Is it over 10? It is. So no damage is dealt with that one. Go ahead and yep, and then I'll select here and do that, and then click that, and I have not saved against that every time.
That's true. That's true.
And it doesn't do any damage at all. That's sad. I mean, because you're spending a resource for it. I thought it would. Yeah. that's it for him. He's done. We'll go to Dewdrop, who is still rampaging.
Yeah. On that note, swallow.
Yeah, I was waiting. I've been waiting. Such a great
Well,
attack. Please,
Yeah, if it's
go.
they got high decks.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Go ahead. I mean, he just rolled a really good one. There's no way he could roll 2 in a row. Right? I mean, it's pretty sound logic
Right.
if you think about it.
Yeah, it is.
Hell yeah. Okay. Dex 13. Cool. Let's see it. Okay. Go ahead and click the damage for me, please. And, yup. He is in there. Applied, and he's still alive, but I believe he is now inside of the creature. Technically, he's kind of half out, half in, I think is the situation. Oh no, they have total cover against attacks
Yeah,
and
the
other
total
effects.
cover.
They're in there. Okay. And then whenever the dewdrop takes damage, they must succeed on a con saving throw, or they spit the guy out. Okay, cool. What is Greeble doing?
I'm gonna stab this guy against the wall.
Okay. Fucking gang flying over here.
It's just a normal roll, right?
Everybody, yeah. Everybody just beating the
Knock
shit.
got him pinned to the wall, and Griffin just comes start stabbing at it.
Fight back, pussy!
I miss. Yeah.
Like that one anime gif. I can't remember what it was from, but somebody knows what I'm talking about.
They don't get advantages when he's grappled, right?
No, he has disadvantage on all attack rolls other than attacks made against you. And then the only thing that grapple does besides that is that it reduces his speed to 0. Okay, so it's his turn, and yeah, I'm gonna, you're holding me at the wall. I've got a spear down here. I'm just gonna give it a couple of one of these. I'll probably miss all these attacks based on historicals. For fuck's sake. Okay, so he swings. And with that last one, you kind of like reach your arm, like you've got this arm here, and you've got your arm with your weapon, you kind of just reach it over the spear, and then lift up, and there's just a sharp wood crack sound as you break his spear in half. He kind of looks at the situation like defeated, but you can't really tell his features. He's not really showing much of an empathic face right now. You're up.
I guess use my other hand and maul him a couple times.
Yeah. They should have the right damage in there now. And yeah, you don't. Oh, you're raging, so you're doing relentless. Okay, that'll miss.
Again. Matter of fact, does he have disadvantage on saving throws, or just
No,
attacks?
it's literally just speed 0 and disadvantage on attacks made against the non-grappler.
God damn, I can't roll
Yeah,
shit.
so like the first attack, you kind of like swing in at him, and he's able to kind of get his shoulder free, which causes you to kind of like lean forward. So with that hand, instead of like going for a full swipe, you kind of like reestablish the grapple and hold him, and then you're like gonna bite at him, and he kind of like moves aside, and you kind of like miss the attack, and are like now kind of like face to face, like side by side, face to face, almost like cuddling. It's adorable, other than the bleeding and the hurting and the bad. Okay, so Levi, obviously the guy who was chasing you just went into a frog.
Very good, very good.
It was very sudden too. It just happened, right? Like guy was like, "Oh!"
We're good then, man. No active threat.
There's the guy who's getting his ass beat down here.
Really? Oh, that guy's still alive.
Yeah, very alive actually. He's not even been bloodied. But hopefully you can make short work of him just punching and beating the shit out of him like this. Yep. Miss. And as a
Swear to God, that was
as
so
a professional grabber and ass beater technique, if someone can knock him prone, if he is prone and has 0 movement, he cannot get up. So
That's all I got.
yep.
I was looking through my stats. I was like, can I knock this motherfucker prone while I got him grappled?
It's a shove. Yeah, all you have to do is use a shove attack.
So, question: is there anywhere it tells me how many focus points I've got left?
Yeah, it should be on your features page, and it should actually be 1 less. So 3. Do you see where it says Monk's Focus on your character sheet?
Yeah, I can see it now. I can see it on the bottom of the screen here. I just wasn't sure what that number was for.
Mm-hmm.
So
3 of 6
so
is remaining.
I'm gonna use that on my attack. I'm gonna use a stunning strike.
Okay, well, you don't have to declare it before you hit, so
Well, that's what I'm doing right now, and I'm telling you, I'm
let's
doing
see
the
it.
stunning strike.
Let's see the hit. I haven't seen a hit yet. I heard no bell. That's a miss. See, you shouldn't have said you. Now you just wasted a focus. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Second attack. Kind of drop down, bring in like the elbow to the side of his head. They're kind of like making out, so it didn't really work. You try to punch him in the ear, and it just like shifts and moves. Last attack with a bonus action.
Good grief!
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
It went up. It went up. It went up. It's going to keep
guy,
going.
He can't move. This guy just.
See, Joe had the right of it. He said the number's increasing. This is not the time to stop. Keep going. That'll hit.
So I guess I can use.
I broke his spear, and this guy just like put both arms up. He's in.
Yeah, he's literally in like full like don't hit me in the face mode. So go ahead and give me damage for the unarmed strike, and then click the stunning strike feature, and it should expend the focus already for you. And then I will have a saving throw opportunity once you've clicked it.
Where is stunning strike?
It's probably on your character sheet. It's the best place to find it.
Yeah,
It's under.
Trying to find it.
If you bring up your character sheet and then go onto the right side, the 3rd tab on the right, and then down, they should be in alphabetical order. Once we get to higher levels, it's kind of harder to use the buttons on the bottom.
There you are.
Is what I've noticed. Dope. And I'm going to make my con saving throw here with my guy. Yeah, that'll get him. Good. So he is now grappled, and he is stunned, which means all attacks have advantage against him. He is currently stunned and will be stunned until Byliean's turn. Dewdrop, you're up. There's a guy inside of you. Wait, hold on. Oh, back up. This is not the stunned guy. This is the guy who's inside Dewdrop. Okay, so let's take a look at that swallow hole, because I believe I'm restrained, blinded, and there was one other thing, right? No, just total cover outside, and they take 3d6 acid damage at the start of each of the Toad's turns. Okay, cool. The Dewdrop when Dewdrop takes damage, they must succeed on a constant. I'm restrained, so I have disadvantage on attack rolls. And I cannot take the escape action. The DC for the saving throw is equal to. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Alright, then he is going to pry his way out. I don't know why I clicked multi-attack twice, but just the one. We'll just do the one. Disadvantage on Dewdrop. Disadvantage on Dewdrop. Disadvantage on Dewdrop. Yeah, I'm pretty sure in the midst of all of that, you actually see like Dewdrop kind of like the mouth kind of moving as the guy's kind of like shifting about, and then you see the tongue kind of like come out and then flip out like somebody with a toothpick in their mouth, the fucking spear, and then you can see Dewdrop just kind of like moving the tongue and like actually like picking a bit of the guy's head that it bit off earlier out of her teeth, and then just kind of spit the spear away. Dewdrop.
Very anime for all weird.
3d6 damage for the acid on the guy inside. Also ferocity up. And give me actions as well. And I think they're already at cap, right? Dewdrop is at 10?
Actually, the swallow takes 8.
Oh, no shit. Okay, gotcha.
And then do I just roll the? Oh, I probably just lets me click it again, right?
Yeah, you should be able to click it, and it should ask for the acid damage. Or,
Heard that.
yeah,
Swallow sound.
that was a very disgusting swallow sound. Okay, he's very fucked. What is Dewdrop's turn going to be like? It can still bite him. I don't see why it wouldn't be able to.
Yeah, sure.
You're very chewy right now.
Since he's blind and restrained, would it be advantage for me, or is it just...
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Yep, go ahead and give me damage. Do you want to just describe how Dewdrop chews this thing apart, or do you want me to do it?
Ah, you got it.
Yeah, so basically the tongue then kind of like pushes him out, and he's kind of like melting from the acid, and she kind of like looks like she's a little indigestion, but you can actually realize that like it's just because she kind of bit off a little bit more than she could chew. So she then bites down and splits this guy in half. His top half falls to the ground, and you see her then push the legs back in as they continue to twitch and just start chewing them more soundly. And looking down at the body, before her turn concludes, because you can move her if you want, she kind of flipped the torso back into her mouth. That guy is completely gone.
And no, we're just gonna let her sit there and with her food.
Yeah, enjoy her food. Okay, and then continue beating the shit out of the guy against the wall. You have advantage because he is stunned. Hell yeah, damage it up. And then it'll go to him, and he is stunned, so he doesn't get a turn. I'll cycle through. Malachor, you're up.
Oh wait, I can make an attack roll. Never mind. I can do both.
Yeah. If you you don't get to decide what he refrains from, but yeah, it hits. Go ahead and give me damage, and you're knocking him prone.
Yeah. I use a shove action on both. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
Maul it one more time while he's on the ground. Try to bite his fucking neck out. Oh. 13. That'll hit.
Yeah, damage it up. Okay. I believe he is bloodied at this point. Levi, the stun will end at the end of your turn, so you're the last one with advantage. If you stun him again, then he's obviously more stunned, but yeah. Bye, Leanne. Levi, you're up.
Blah, blah, blah.
I'm not racist.
Now it's a beatdown. Now the Wolfman's sitting on top of him, fucking sweating. People just
The
kick
only-
him in the ribs.
The only person who hasn't jumped in on
Yeah,
this, yeah, the only person who hasn't jumped in yet is Dewdrop, and she's just about to. All right, that'll
60
hit.
misses, yeah.
Oh no, yeah, it'll miss by one. Sorry. I wasn't looking at the right thing. I thought it was. I was looking at
Boy.
a different thing. That'll miss as well. That's pathetic. So yeah, his stun will be unset. So he is now unstunned, but he is still prone and grappled. So melee attacks made against him have advantage still. And then because of his prone state, you'll have to kind of glide down to about a 5-foot height distance and drop kicks on him now.
Yeah, okay, I'll do that.
Okay. Fucking bison stomp, just like right on his head.
So is this a crit or
That's a
no,
crit.
What am I doing? Damage. Hit the right button. That'd be great.
And then give me that crit. Yeah, you bet.
18.
That is very good. He's not dead, though. Getting there.
Still advantage?
You bet. Because prone. That'll hit.
Cool.
Ooh, okay. And then you have a bonus action?
Yep.
Let's see it.
Advantage.
I think there's only one dice roll on damage you could roll here that would definitely fail. Go ahead and give me the damage roll. Based on your numbers, yeah. You got it. You're good. So basically, you like fall down, cascading feet first into his face. There's like a sickening crack as you dislocate his jaw and like smash his face into the ground. Lots of blood splattering. You then, once you kind of touch ground, kind of kick and lift yourself up in the air, bringing your other foot back down onto his neck. His face is mangled. He is a dead person. And when they are dead, what you'll note is that their faces, which were all discombobulated, now seem to take on like a very strange look that is more solid, less kind of this weird intangible nature. But it immediately starts to melt, the flesh melting from the bone like candle wax. And when the bone is revealed, it's also horrifying in that it doesn't look right. It looks as though all the bone and everything has been fused into one palette, like one like streak of a brush of gray under red, rather than like being the nuanced, detailed skull of a dead person. So like where you'd see like the detail of teeth, instead it is just like one gray slate that goes from like teeth all the way up to the top of their crown.
That didn't happen. Mr. Leon killed those guys at Hilton.
Nope. Very different, but similar at the same time. After the completion of the defeat of these individuals, it looks as though the door that they were standing next to is still open. And of course, the candle shop that you entered into, the ledger and articles therein are still present and there for your perusal.
I want my book.
I run back in. I go grab big book.
Big
But
book.
this
Run
is
out it over my head.
This is my new home. This is my new home. If you do look at the ledger, Greeble, I assume your reading comprehension skills are decent enough to understand picture drawings. It does appear that a lot of the book is picture drawings, and it seems to be a very detailed instructional guide on crafting candles. Does that do you any good? Not really.
Something to do. Yeah.
But it is a thing that you have available to you now. And let me just double check something here. Yeah, that's it. It does look like there are two doors, one that goes outside and one that presumably goes also outside. You haven't been outside to know. I'm going to go ahead and say, since you're doing that, and it looks like Peter, you're already on the docket. Do you want to check and see what's out this door?
Yeah, I was just gonna click that open and see what's in here.
Certainly. When you come out into this courtyard, it looks like it's that in-between space that you saw from the south side. It looks as though these two doors across the way from you are open wide, and you can kind of see what looks like melted wax on the ground and about there, with these very strange lingering clouds of mist that are very dense around them. To the north of you, there are a pair of doors. It does look like the doors are ajar, and you can hear this very strange kind of like clicking coming from inside of the room to the north of you. And you can also feel a bit of heat coming off of the doors, like there's something warm in there. After that, I'm going to go ahead and go, Joe. What do you want to do when you go back in? Or do you
First, he would just kind of plop down, set up here like he was preparing for a rest. But seeing people wander off, I would wander back into the shop.
You suggest a rest to everybody once we get Malachor?
No, I don't do that. I can't do that.
Why not?
I'm sorry. You're right.
Speak.
You can pop down on the bench out there. Like, oh,
I did.
Hold on.
But then, yeah, I'll just move into the shop. I'm good.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm always good.
I was like, he suggests he doesn't talk. Malachor, do you want to check out anything in the room they're in? Or you're going to check out the.
While he's raging, he's in full alert mode, so he's running down the street looking for more targets.
Yeah. So when you come up to this door, what you'll notice is that the door is shut, and it looks like it has been sealed shut on its line with wax. The same is true of the building that's to your right, and it looks like the windows in these buildings as well. They have been completely sealed over with wax seals. And it looks like fine craftsmanship. It's not like, Lane-Dell in like Elden Ring or whatever. It's just like these weird splashes of colored wax. No, it's like a very fine ceiling.
So there's blackness.
He's gonna heal. He's gonna knock this door open.
Yeah, you can try. Go ahead, make a strength athletics check. DC's 25.
Damn.
It's gone to black.
You're still raging, so you have double roll.
4-4.
Yeah,
My turn. My turn for the 4s.
when you smash into it, the best way I can describe the feeling of the door is it doesn't feel like the wood that you're looking at. When you slam into it, it feels like it's been buttressed with something heavier, something like that's not visible to you. Some sort of magic has barred this door from being open. And as you're kind of recovering from that, you notice that everybody seems to have gone back into the candle shop, which doesn't have the weird seals on its doors. Okay, back and around. Greeble, you're up. You've got your book. You are carrying it. If you put it on Dewdrop, it's probably going to be easier to kind of like saddlebags or whatever. That's fine. But if you want to do anything else inside of this room, you can check and do stuff.
Is there anything else in here that would be of interest?
There's the door on the right side, and then there are a couple of strangely wrapped packages kind of near you.
Yes. Start trying to rip them open.
Okay, so little Greeble goes behind the counter there, and it's like Christmas for this guy. And when you pop open that big one, there's a big-ass book in there as well. This book actually matters.
2 books.
And you can take that if you'd like, or give it to somebody who might be
where he hid his gold.
more worthy. For those of you who aren't aware, it is a book of, or is a manual of quickness of action.
Ooh.
Indeed.
Can get the 20 decks.
22 if you try hard enough.
I'll buy it off you now.
No.
Levi, do you go to this small other door here on the side?
Everything's
Now
black.
I want to break down more doors.
I can't see anymore.
What? Why? What?
Oh, because I was in a random part of the map. That's why. Hold on.
I'll snap ping you to it. Hold on.
Yeah, yep, I'm there.
Okay, cool.
Where did they wander off to? This door?
So Bai Lian checked. Actually, sorry, it would be. Let me do Bai Lian first. Bai Lian, which do you want to go check out this other door?
No, I was actually going to start poking around in all the stuff he was poking around in the packages here, and
Yeah.
I was going to check out some of the books on the table here. And
You see Greeble pull out this book and go, "Ooh, another book!" and then like kind of just put it in his stuff. Then you would see that there's a book here that appears to be more indicative of kind of a ledger with prices and names written down. The book that he took appears to be a ledger, but it does appear to be like an artistic rendition of what was being asked for. So there are different styles of candles that have been drawn inside of this book with names in it. And it does appear that this is kind of like the main shop, the craft room, like where they would actually do the designs, is somewhere else in this compound. You haven't gotten there yet.
I'd be a lot more keen on the book that he found, but I'm not quite sure what it is. Cause
yeah, it does.
wouldn't realistically.
It does look really nice, but yeah, I'm pretty sure he's going to hold on to that one. That's definitely a prized item for certain. But yeah, in the meantime, if you're kind of searching around, you'd open up this other door. Inside, it's a cleaning closet, a supply closet. Doesn't look like there's much of anything in there at all. So Levi, you would see that the door here does lead outside, and this room is pretty much self-contained. It doesn't appear to have anything kind of... there's no access to other parts of the building.
And Malakor's running around out here, yeah, out in the streets.
You hear a loud thud, and then like a growling. Do you go and look out there?
Sure.
Yeah, you see Malachor slamming himself against a door one time and not doing a great job of it. Looks like he's kind of like walking back with his tail between his legs. When he sees you, he immediately lets the tail flutter out and like...
Now I choose to just
No, when he walked out, he's already over by Dewdrop, patting Drew out on the side of it.
It's hard out
sit
here.
down, prepare for a rest, but in an area where I can still be aware of what's going on inside and outside.
Malachor, you're it's pretty easy to read. That looks like he's taken a little bit of a pause, and you think that's a pretty good idea, all things considered. Do you want to tell the others? Yeah. Okay. Everybody, are we okay with taking a short rest?
Sure.
Okay, go ahead. Hit the short rest button. Spend your hit point or hit dice as accorded. And at this point, the threat that would bar you from moving past this space is done. So if you want to exit this hex and move to a different adjacent one, you're welcome to do so at this point. However, you kind of are just leaving this open to whoever gets it next.
Maybe we should finish exploring this one.
It's your call if you want to or not.
Shall think. What you think, Silent Man?
Yeah.
One of these.
I really need Joe to be on camera so he can at least fucking
Yeah.
do Phantom Hunt.
Give him one of those. Okay, so
One day I'll master the ways and I can role play again.
Just type it in chat.
the other thing you would
He thumbs up or shakes his head.
turn this into a mud. So that said, you did see that there was a door when you were kind of banging on this door on the north. There is a back door on the north side of the space, but there's also the front door which you haven't exited or entered through proper. So back door, front door. What are we doing?
I'm a big fan of the back door. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you. Yeah, for sure.
Down here, right? The alleyway one?
The back door is on the northern side. Front door is on the southern side.
Ah, okay. So
Looks like we're splitting up. So pause. Don't open any doors yet. Based on the nature of the access, I'm going to say Peter and anybody who's going with Peter in the front door will be entering into the space first. And then the back door, since you're kind of walking around wrapping, we're going to do a little bit of a different action when we get to that point, and then we can go through the door if we want to or not. Dewdrop and Greeble, I need to know, are you going with Dylan or are you going with Malagor?
Probably go with Valian.
Okay.
He was in the shop with me.
I guess Dewdrop's on me then. I don't think Dewdrop can fit through the door.
Yeah, it's double doored in the front. It's too small on the back side. And then Levi, you sticking with Malagor?
Yeah.
Sounds good. So, okay. Peter, you'll be entering into the space first, but I'm going to explain some things to the other two first. So when you get to this alleyway, you'll see that there's that back door that I mentioned. You'd also see some clutter, some stuff here. There's a light post, kind of an overpass of a larger building. All of the windows and doors on that building are sealed with wax, similar to the building to the left there. And then you can see that there's another stone wall and gate just over that way. The other thing you'll notice, too, is there is a balcony that extends out of the back end of the candle building. And it looks like it's probably about 10 feet up. So it kind of connects with the wall, the stone wall there. And that looks like it leads to another access point as well. So when we get back to you, you're going to decide whether you're going in that door that's right there or if you're going in the balcony door. Okay? So think on that while we're doing that. Levi, you kind of pop open the doors. Do you want to investigate this side here before you kind of look into this room more proper, or do you want to just go into the bigger room right off the bat?
I am following Malachor.
Oh, no,
making decisions
sorry,
for
I said the wrong monk. Peter, so sorry. Peter, by Leanne. I'm so sorry. I keep getting these monks mixed up. Do you want to go into the bigger room, or do you want to check out the side room on the right?
Yeah, what do I see from where I'm standing at the door?
Okay, so you're focused on the big room. That's what we're going to go with then. So you're going to get this information, and then I'll talk to Greeble. So you see two wheels that appear to be kind of slow dipping these wax lengths into a hot pool of white wax. It looks like there are more furnaces, or there are actual furnaces off to the left, and it looks like there are hanging devices that appear to be there's dripping wax candles that have been hung and strung from this kind of rack here. And it looks like there's a slow pulling mechanism as the waxes are or as the candles are completed on the wheels, it is capturing them once they're fully completed and have the proper weight onto the string device. It looks like it could be something that is handled by a hand, but it does have some level of automation. You have to check in on it, kind of deal. And it does look like whoever is doing this is still very much doing this, creating these candles. They don't look anything like they're anything special. They look very mundane, and the wax doesn't seem like crazy or different. There is a balcony, kind of an upper level, that's about 10 or so feet up. There's a staircase that seems to access a higher point over there, and there does appear to be that kind of groaning, moaning sound that I mentioned right around here at this desk. What would you like to check out first as you kind of peer in? Or like what direction you want to head into? Or are you just staying at the door and waiting?
I'm staying at the door and waiting
Okay.
because
Greeble?
I don't want to.
So you see the inside of the room, but not all of it. You're not really focusing in on anything. Just weird sounds coming from there. Do you want to check the door to your right, or do you want to continue after your monk?
The door down here.
Okay. So there are these plots of wax on the ground and these kind of floating motes of mist that have kind of condensed into space above the pools of wax. There's also a little bit of a step that goes up to about a 10-foot height, and it looks like it probably accesses to the higher chamber in the other room. And then there's a door that looks like it accesses the main chamber floor. Do you want to check anything out in here?
Looks like probably just like a supply room.
Okay. Once you get close to the pools of wax, the motes of mist start to kind of drag towards you. Do you let them overtake you, or do you retreat?
Retreat back to the
Okay. They stop and then kind of move back to their wax.
I'm still close to this one here, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, not close enough for it to draw to you. You have to be kind of in the room and adjacent. Do you want to move back to it and check it?
Yes.
Okay. And then it starts to move towards you. Do you try to retreat, or you let it overtake you?
I'm gonna sit there. Yeah.
You're going to let it take you?
Yep.
Okay. So I am going to be adjusting your character sheet. Bear with me here for a second. Features, dark mark, added, and open edit, maximum hit points, overall bonus, +1. Your hit points increase by 1 and gain a dark mark. The mote disappears and basically fills your lungs. It's kind of like taking a hit off of a cigarette. It feels weird, and if you're not a fan of cigarettes, you don't like it. But immediately after, you feel emboldened, but you do see that the mark on your hand has reappeared.
Just got rid of this.
There are two. There are
is it any
two more. Huh?
Is it any different, or is it
It is
still one I got
identical to
from,
the one that Mainwind kind of presents. Yeah.
So it ain't the one like Andy's character
Right.
gave me.
It is definitely not Tappington's mark. There are 3 more of these motes kind of floating in space, but it did increase your maximum hit point total by 1 permanently.
Yeah, I felt weird stuff. I'll probably investigate the other ones after.
Do you want to go? Do you want to go try another one?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll deal with you in a second. We're going to snap back to the top. You guys are kind of like watching the situation. You probably hear some coughing coming from behind you, Peter. We'll get to that in a minute. Joe, obviously you're not making the decisions. Tyler's the guy. What's Malachor doing? Are we going in the front door right there, or are we going for the balcony? Yeah, the balcony's like over here.
first of all, he's gonna get to this corner and leave, and he's gonna notice that he's the only one following. He's like, "Where'd the others go?"
There's no reply.
Shrugs and points back that way.
Oh, still all of them.
Fox all of them. That's really funny. Okay, so you're moving towards the balcony.
Yeah.
Bailey, once you get to this point, you can see kind of like parkour eyes. Like you could just run up the trash and up onto the thing and get up onto the balcony if you wanted to.
Is there anything on the
Not
on
Bailey,
this?
Levi. Sorry.
Yeah.
Talking to the monks on the backside. Hold on.
Sure.
Okay. And then go through the door, Malachor, and you should be able to come around and jump up. And then when you open this door, there is a splendid looking office, which we'll discuss in just a moment. Okay, Peter, you were asking a question. Sorry to interrupt you there. Go ahead with it.
What from where I'm standing? What can I see on that table?
This table, it looks
Yeah.
like a bunch of candles that have been started. It looks like they are being sculpted. There are sculpting tools present. There's also some papers and such that have been kind of like tossed to the ground, ripped in half. These kind of look like they are bill of sale, and you can see that they have like written materials on them, like possibly like a request for commission.
I'm going to go from where I am and dip up to this balcony on the top.
Yeah, just sliding right over.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get an aerial shot of everything.
And once you kind of like hop up onto said balcony, sorry, hold on a second.
Lift.
I got you. I've almost got you. Hold on. Whoa, hiya. Okay, so you kind of hop over to that side, and you had Grable behind you. You don't see him at the door. Once you get up to that position, you hear a through the stone, and then you hear kind of like a loud like footprint coming from the north of you, or footstep coming from the north of you. You kind of cautiously start moving along the wall, and coming around the corner, you'd see a door that looks like it goes into perhaps a room on the other side of that wall. Don't move yet. Grable, you said you were grabbing another one?
Yeah, I'm gonna go closer to the
Okay. I am going into your character sheet, and I am modifying it. Your constitution increases by 1. And you gain a Dark Marks Blight. Which means you now have a level of exhaustion.
Plus one Constitution ain't gonna save you.
Yeah, you feel immediately rejuvenated but sickened at the same time as the smoke takes you. I don't know if you've ever smoked cigarettes, but if you smoke enough, this is exactly what happens. There are.
Yep, I saw those commercials. Truth.
Gain inspiration. That was really good. There are 2 more motes of smoke, and I'm not gonna say don't do it, but it's up to you how you want to proceed. Okay, so like I said, Greeble, you can hear him coughing, Bailian, from the other side. The office I'm going to describe to the others. Just keep in mind you're going to be entering it soon. Again, cautiously because you don't know that they're coming in. You step in, Malachor. Your big foot was the foot that they heard on the other side. Again, beautiful office. It looks like there is a very beautiful looking kind of like area rug kind of in the center with a strange symbol you don't recognize kind of embroidered on it. There are a bunch of books and ledgers and what have you present and a desk that looks like it's very heavily used and still in use. It looks clean. It looks like it's been kept tidy. There are books on a shelf therein. And when you approach the desk, something very strange happens. You can see the outline of a person in the seat. And then as you get a bit closer, that outline becomes more tangible, more visually evident as what appears to be some sort of creature. A person, rather, or not really a person. Let me just see if I can't find the token because it's not popping off of that character sheet, and I don't want to give you the wrong deal. Bear with me here. So sorry for this. I think this is right. Yeah. So it's this guy. And he's transparent. He doesn't have a brain in his hand, also. He's not holding a brain. But yeah, it is a ghostial, what appears to be a mind flayer or illithid. He kind of looks over at you.
Malcor immediately enters the raid. His eyes glow, and he pulls out his weapon. He's like, "What? What?"
You're talking to it, and it appears to be a very similar situation where it looks like the mouth underneath is moving, but it's like the ghost in the front room. It looks like it's this transparent mess of just
Can't hear you.
ectoplasm. It kind of stops, and then like the tentacles kind of like droop instead of kind of raising to kind of communicate, and you hear in your head a voice. Can't hear me.
You were speaking, right?
I was. You can hear me now, though.
Yes. Get out of my head.
Levi, you hear Malakor's side of the conversation, but not the ghost. And for you, standing outside, you don't see the ghost. Peter, once you kind of move to the door, you hear like Malakor talking, but there's nobody he's talking to, and so you kind of slowly kind of open the door. Go ahead and click that door open, and you can see Malakor, and you can see that he's talking to an empty chair. Monks, do you wish to enter into the room while this is happening?
I'm going to take one step into the room.
Just one
Look
step?
around. Yeah.
Just one step as well, Joe?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And then Malakor, as you're engaging in that conversation, I'm going to pause from you because I'm going to go back to the thing that's funny. Greeble, Greeble, do you wish
Greeble
to...
being a drug addict.
Are we smoking that Dark Mark pack? Ooh, let him up! Or are you going to walk out of here? Your choice.
Much as the character goes, I want to, but
No, I'm not going to stop you, but I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to tell you how to live your life, no matter how long or short you want that to be. Your call, though.
Question: can Dewdrop have one?
No, Dewdrop doesn't have a dark mark.
Okay.
She could.
No, she can't.
Is there anything like that could depict that what's causing this in here?
You do not
Can I roll
know.
like an investigation to try to snuff it out near the light sources or near the puddles?
It would definitely be an Arcana check to determine what is going on here. And if you do not have it trained, I will not allow it.
It's definitely magical, not like potion or poison wise.
Yeah, and I will say, too, there are a total of 4 in here. You have consumed 2, and they don't look like they're restoring. So it looks like there are 2 more motes of this dark mark mist that are kind of floating in here.
Only that one wizard guy I know that's still here. He could be smart enough. And I'll just go to the store up here.
All right. Avoiding the mists?
Trying to.
Yeah, absolutely fine. And like I said, when Dewdrop kind of moves or maneuvers around them, they don't seem to engage her like they did you. And despite her attempts to try and like bite on them at your command, they don't enter her body. Okay, back to this thing. What was the last thing I left off with you here, Tyler?
You can hear me now, and I said, well, "You're in my head."
And then like the creature kind of looks like this spectral kind of entity kind of looks at the other 2, and you'd immediately hear like a flood from their minds as we enter into their surface level thoughts. Leanne, what are you thinking of as you're entering in the room cautiously? Like, what would be on the top of your brain?
I was just examining bookshelves, trying to figure out what I was looking at. whatever
It'd be Malachor
they were.
going to an empty chair would be the first thing.
Yeah, I mean, I'm seeing this person talking to an empty space, but I'm also glancing around the room and looking
There's
at shelves.
there's a sense of curiosity, and then like a book title that you're not familiar with pops into your head, Malachor. And then this may be the very first time we've actually got a connection into this head of yours. What's Lead By thinking right at this moment, like surface thought wise, cautiously entering in behind Malachor?
I don't know. It would be. It would be like, has this guy lost his mind? Is he actually talking to somebody?
Yeah. So you feel judgment from directly behind you, like this very judgmental thing, but like also kind of like what the fuck kind of situation. Um, and it's in a voice you don't recognize. And then you kind of hear by Leanne like, like, oh, and then the name of a book title, like I don't know, like the Argonian Bride or something. Some shit like that. And so the second that happens, they don't realize that they've entered into this space, but then all three of you in unison hear a voice in your head, and it's a voice you've never heard before, except for Malachor. And it says, "Welcome to my shop. How can I help you?" And you know it's in your mind, and you feel like your reciprocation is going to be mental. So similarly, we're just going to cut back through, but we're going to do it in the opposite direction. So Levi, definitely a new experience. What would you retort in your head? What would you think in retort?
Fucking try to clear my mind and think nothing.
Okay, so you focus and try and kind of separate yourself. Go ahead, give me a wisdom saving throw. And then by Leanne, similarly, you kind of hear this voice, "Welcome to my shop," and you kind of have a feeling that it
Well,
came from the chair.
I'm going. My character isn't going to be hostile unless somebody's going to be hostile to him. So, if we had a lot of things attack us, so as long as something's not attacking him, he's just going to be peacefully wandering around and thinking about what this room is and who's talking, mostly curiosity and just radiating serenity.
There's probably like a brief acknowledgement, like a,
Yeah, it's
and
just
then
like,
kind of
well,
like walk over the books, and like a couple more titles are popping into the group chat.
yeah,
But you hear the voice like of judgment behind you, Malachor, a voice that you've never heard, but you're pretty sure came from Levi. But then you immediately hear this kind of like sizzle, and then shh, like almost like someone's like shutting a door, or like closing panels on like an open space. And Levi has exited the chat. Uh, what would you think in response? What would you think in response to this, Malachor? Like
Malachor's he's gonna
the
loosen
welcome.
the grip on his maul for a second. His ears are kind of twitching. He's gonna tilt his head sideways a little bit. It's like shop.
Yes, I deal in a very tragic business, unfortunately.
Explain.
Many have died here. Death has been something we've constantly been assailed with ever since the Denisovans attacked the Western Wall. Those who have died, unfortunately, have been put to rest. Parts of them have continued on without them. Lingering essences, effigies, greedy and envious things. My death was unexpected, a malady I did not anticipate, something loosed by one of the advisors of the king amongst his populace. I believe it was commandeered by that advisor and is now used as an agent of chaos as he tries to build his own empire to the southeast. I remain here. I continue to make the candles, and I use them to ward off sections of the city. I also use them to keep the souls of those who have died. A light, something to guide them, and hopefully move them to where they need to go.
He's gonna see like a flash of the candlemaker ghost attacking them. Flash through Malcor's mind.
Yeah. If you must, you may end me, he says. I do not mind this existence. I know that I cannot pierce beyond due to the malady that was inflicted upon us. I must linger here in undeath. So I will make something useful of my existence. Despite the yearning to destroy all that lives, I seek instead to aid those that have died in finding something more noble than a fetid existence in this filth of a city.
Malcor's gonna drop all guard. He's like, I will not end you.
Then I will continue my work. What is your goal here in the city, living ones? And at this moment, Levi, like as you're kind of like cautious and like you focused it out of your head, you do feel like the tendrils of it kind of like try to reestablish Link, but it seems like it's more of a consensual thing at this point. Like it's asking into your mind. You don't know what it is because you've shunted it out very quickly, but you're starting to pick up that Malachor, as he's speaking, does appear to be addressing someone.
Yeah.
You let it in?
No.
Okay. Guarded one, that. He would reply to the effect, and you kind of get the vibe like the illithid is kind of looking past you at your companion. You kind of look over your shoulder, and he's like,
Telepathy is cheating.
he's like focusing himself to just kind of like probably
Malcor's gonna slam him upside the head.
just
Like,
he kind of looks at
make
you.
a concentration saving throw.
He kind of looks at you in response, and I assume Joe probably not very happy with that.
Dead fucking serious. Shakes his head no.
The entity will say, "What is your purpose here in this city, living ones?" And it's only heard by the two.
Curiosity, pretty much.
I suggest you accentuate your curiosity elsewhere if you seek to live. Even the simple throngs in this space are vicious indeed. Much,
Well, we've already run into a few of those.
much worse in the Iron Town. Much worse in the King's courts to the north. Do you kind of like, you said you loosened your guard. Were you holding your hammer up at all at any time?
He was holding his hammer when he appeared. He fucking went
Yeah.
straight into
Like as you kind of
combat.
lower it and it kind of like moves into like more of a position, he kind of strikingly looks at it. Why do you have one of the tombstones from the Imperial graveyard?
He looks at it questioningly.
Does anybody here speak Dwarvish or read Dwarvish?
Don't think so.
Grievel?
Remember?
Just Goblin and Common, right?
Infernal. Elvish.
Oh, Infernal and Elvish.
Oh, I do speak Dwarvish.
You kind of like
No.
hearing that. You didn't really think any curiosity. Like Big Hammer, it's got some writing on it. Who cares, right? When you walk over
Yeah.
to Malachor and look at it, it reads in Dwarvish, and it appears to be a effigy or litany kind of put onto a tombstone, and it says, "Here lies Malachor." And also, quick note: if you look at the art and you actually translate the Dwarvish letters, it does say, "Here lies Malachor."
I'm so proud of myself.
I'm really proud of myself right now. Yeah.
Malachor doesn't answer out loud. He will think it though. He's like, "This is where I awoke the mother tree called."
There are several trees in the Imperial graveyard. Many spring up and grow, but more often than not, they die as they are lanced by the king himself. The assassin's blades are used to snuff out the life of the tree itself.
He thinks back to the tree, like stopping his glow. I know not why I'm here.
I can offer
Corruption, though, must die.
I can offer you little help or aid. I appreciate that you are not ending my existence and I can continue my work. However, I cannot promise that the place will remain safe for you. I know that these creatures, the twisted ones, will linger about this space because of my work, and will engage with me at times as well. However, if you return here, at least in short, I can allow you passage through this section of the town, and you can avoid them if need be. And out of character, he'll basically give you the key to your boat collective, the key to the back passageway, the alleyway, and that'll act as a safe passage through this section of the town.
What other kind of books are on the shelves here? Is it like illithid porn mostly, or just anything else?
Yeah, he really, really likes the illithid on illithid action. But who doesn't, right? Baldur's Gate 3, great game. Fuck the Emperor. Literally, fuck him. Like, have sex with the Emperor. That said, the books that are present here appear to be craftsmen's journals, like techniques and all sorts of different kind of like style guides as well. There is one book that does stand out, but again, these are his books. But the book in question seems to be a manual that instructs on how to craft golems.
So basically, nothing that would be of interest to me, anyway. So
Right.
yeah, I'm just browsing.
But yeah, if you want to try and ask him for anything he has, again, the only thing of interest in this room is that manual of golem construction.
Yeah, it would be completely pointless. The other manual would have been useful. That one, no.
No.
Yeah, anybody can use.
Out of character, this rug looks suspicious, but.
Yeah, so it does drop down into the section below, but there's nothing there. Kind of like an access point to like the stuff underneath this room.
I do want to ask him about. He said that he's making the candles to help.
Yes.
What do the candles do?
The wax that is used, I imbue it with my divine power, and when I do so, I am able to make it so that they ward against the nature of undeath. Effectively, he is able to, through technique, effectively cast turn undead or channel turn undead into the candles, and that's why there's like this radiance to the wax that's present.
I'd ask him, is it possible to acquire one of these candles?
They will do you little good unless they are applied correctly.
Well,
They also serve as guides for the undead. So, unless they are used to seal, they do little good in barring the undead. The application process is not something that I think would be quick. You're welcome to take some of the wax if you wish, but out of character, it seems like the process that he's engaging in to stop creatures going into the undead creatures going into rooms and buildings is a very laborious process, not something that because he's literally like
I was thinking of something like the Shinto candles of a shrine. You could carry it around.
He's sealing the door with a magic wax.
Having the candle would basically like act as a beacon for the undead. They would be drawn to it,
Well,
that
was exactly the opposite of.
Basically, if I'd have kicked that damn door down, it would have been full of ghosts.
Yes, correct.
It's kind of the exact opposite of what I was intending, but that's
you were hoping it would be like something that would kind of make them go away. The wax is what kind of stops them from going through. The candle burning makes them interested.
I'll just wait till I get turn undead later.
More than good. Anybody have anything else they want to do in engagement with the candle worker?
Nope.
Okay.
I make the
No,
entire room go
Malachor
dark.
will tell him that we have friends who
Well,
might
hold on.
show
What'd you
up.
say, Joe?
I was kidding.
What did you say? Did you turn it
I
into sing?
cast darkness on the entire room.
It's darkness.
Oh, it's dark now. Think about that, you stupid illithid.
Why did-
Get out of my mind! Abomination! Okay, I'm gonna move us back to the big map if there's nothing else that... Because, Greeble, you're not eating any more smoke and you're going back in there. Are you gonna tell them about the smoke?
Yeah, I want
Yep.
people to walk in the
Yeah.
room and be like, guys, there's magic smoke!
Yeah, and you see he's got the dark mark on his hand, and he looks emaciated, like everything has been burned out of him, like he's died. And he's like, "There's smoke." And when he explains it to you, it sounds a little sus. But if you're interested,
Yeah. Malachor sees the dark mark and immediately grabs Greeble by the throat and lifts him off the ground. Like, what happened?
I will note the exact mechanic for it. I want to make sure that it just narratively we understand, but mechanically I want to make sure it's clear. If you consume the first smoke, you will gain +1 to your maximum hit point total permanently. Just +1. But you will gain a dark mark. If you already have a dark mark, you'll gain a dark mark's blight. If you consume a second one, it will increase your constitution score by 1. Unknown how far it'll go up. But it will give you a dark mark's blight because you've already received a dark mark. If you already have dark mark's blight, it will do something else. And I can't say what that is without you trying.
I really want to be the one to try it. Like, no one's done that far yet.
I mean, I guess if you want to play a fourth character, that's fine.
Malacor's
Yeah,
clear that he has
exactly,
the dark mark, but
exactly.
he's
So
gonna
we're
go
gonna wait.
explore. Fuck it.
You're gonna do it?
He'll do it. Fuck it.
All right, I'll get you then. I love it.
Actually,
Well, if the one guy is already going to die, I'm going to go see if I can acquire the book if he doesn't need it.
No, Greeble's not doing it. I think Malakor's doing it. Right? You're not doing it, right, Greeble?
Malachor hears magic
No.
smoke and he's like,
Okay.
No, I want to look around the room. I just
That's
gotta.
totally fine. There's nothing really of interest in this place besides what's already been grabbed.
I can't get over there.
Don't worry about it. I got you. We don't have to. Theater of the
I
mind.
know, I was just trying to be fucking character. I was moving.
Your hit
He
points
comes
have
back
been
coughing his
increased,
lungs out. Like, oh!
and your con has been increased. What is you? Why are you only at 20 though? Do you have something that's making your con 20?
Yeah, my dwarven belt raises it
Belt
to
of
20.
Dwarven kind sets it to 20. Got it.
So it increases it by 2 up to 20.
Oh, I see. So this actually increases it beyond. But no, because this is a permanent gain, it will reflect on your actual constitution, not your adjusted. So it won't reflect a bonus, but your natural con is now a 19 instead of a 20 or instead of an 18. All right. Okay, I'm gonna move us back to the big map, and I think we have about 15 minutes left. So I mean, we can kind of move towards something, but probably not engage with it fully. Or if you want, we can end early. It's up to you. 15
You
minutes.
said most of these are all encounters, right? Pretty much.
No, everything is an
stop us.
encounter. Everything's going to stop you, yeah.
So we wouldn't get through nothing else.
hmm
See us running away or dying.
So you'll see that the Candleworks has now had its name updated. I'll update the actual journal note name as well, but it should say safe passage next to the name of the place. Anytime you have something that'll allow you to make safe passage through a place, it'll be updated as such. But as you saw, this was because a creature gave you that key, and now your team has a means of utilizing it. In other places, that will not be the case. So it will be a situation where, as you move through places and gain ground, there will be some that'll be safe passage, but some that will not. And every time it's engaged with, it'll have it happen again. So, like, let's say you didn't talk to the Illithid ghost, or you, like, fucking murdered him and didn't learn the secret. Every single time you guys came back to this location, there would have been more guys and more destruction for you to have to fight every time you move into that hex. So because you found a safe passage through, that's no longer a problem. Make sense?
Yep.
And so, yeah, from that location, you can kind of go wherever you want if you want to check it out. This is an empty hex on the riverside. Again, as I said, empty hexes are empty for a reason. They are very scary. There's an ancient city plaza just north of you, and I think that has a clickable. Does it not?
Yep.
Yeah. So very beautiful looking area up on the hill, just off the water side. Looks like it has like a little bit of a spill through that kind of drops down into the river process. And then again, this hex that you're next to here is empty. There appears to be another kind of like buried in the town area, another structure that looks like it's a printing press, and it looks like all the lights are off on it, but it looks like it might be something worth noting. And then if you go back into this space, there is a small little space on the waterfront here, just on the outside of Irontown, and then there are the pilgrim steps that lead up to the like up, way up
I
that way.
would be interested in the graveyard. I assume that they would tell him in the direction. Like, oh,
Which way did you say you're the graveyard? Okay, I don't think you're going to be able to make it to there this session. But it definitely, like, as you're kind of like standing there and night's about to kind of like take in, you would see that the pilgrim steps are basically littered with ghosts. Like, there are just ghosts wandering about. It seems like ghosts are a very common thing in the city of Stormloft, a lot more than you'd like. And some places where you kind of get to higher ground and look off into the distance, you'll see that there are like ghosts moving around as if it was like a town of ghosts or a city of ghosts therein. I think just for safety's sake, we're going to go ahead and end a little early because it's almost 7, and I don't want you guys to get into something where I possibly kill you all. And that's definitely the Pilgrim Stare. Uh,
I punch.
I punch, I punch you out of my mind. Get the fuck out of here. But yeah, thanks for watching those that did. We have a game tomorrow starting at 5, and that will be Starfinder. We'll have a new player. Lunar will be stepping back from that game. She's great, though. Do follow her stream if you get a chance. Then we have on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Dungeons and Dragons, because I'm a psychopath. And then on Friday, my craziness, I just bring the savings back to you. More games. And then Friday we have The Expanse. And I believe we're a couple sessions into that next story that we're doing. That'll be our second session in. After Friday's Expanse ends, we'll be starting something new. Keep an eye out for that. It'll be really cool. I'm going to do something crazy with my brain. And then I don't think I have a game on Saturday or yeah. So just a lot of D&D. We'll see you around for it. Thanks for watching, and hey, Solution, I see you there. We'll end it here. Thanks for watching.